nearly 180. She's like 170 something. So if you want to check out any of those videos, they're on both my YouTube and my Twitch. A good chunk of them, anyway. I don't know about all of them. There's a lot of stuff I did solo. Yeah, I have them all. I have a bunch playlisted on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't watch YouTube, all my videos from YouTube, in fact, should be on my Twitch. I just got to get around to playlisting a lot of them. But PSO should be all in a playlist. If they're not, there might be a handful that are somewhere just on there. But you can watch a good chunk of my playlist. 80 plus videos. I would say a good several thousand hours worth of footage. Have fun. They're good. It's a good game. Unfortunately, a lot of that later endgame, a lot of the later videos are going to just me doing a bunch of boring side quests and grinding for a certain rare weapon that I really want, and I still haven't gotten it. Fucking asshole boss. But it's also a good game, kind of like this, if you want to count these as like a raid boss. Seeing as big MMOs usually have raid bosses, PSO is a game that doesn't really have raid bosses. Not like World of Warcraft or, you know, Final Fantasy 14 or 11 level of raid bosses. But there are, you can count them as a raid boss if you want. You can have up to a party of 4 people in the first Phantasy Star Online game. PSO 2, which is coming out in America here in the next 2-3 months. Finally, that game's been out since 2012. Can have up to 3 parties, up to 16 people in a raid fight. That game actually has raid bosses. And you can have an upwards of 16 people. Each party, though, is up to 4. So if you do get into it, me and you can play it, and I won't power level you. I'll make a new character. I got to play I did play the demo, though, dude. I mean, do you want me to play it again? If you want to see my blind... I mean, it's not really much of a reaction. I've already played Final Fantasy VII, so I know what to expect. But if you want to see my reaction to the demo, I have a video on it.
Yeah, I'll look into it after...
Yeah.
Get off.
Cool.
Right now I have energy, even though it's like 12 p.m. right now.
I mean, to be honest, it may be 1 a.m. I'm like not all that tired. I'm a night owl. Nah, dude. But like, yeah, Jay. If you want to check out Mr. J, I'm gonna do my Harley Quinn impression. Thank you, Mr. J. I will watch the YouTube vid. Cool. It's also on Twitch. My videos get highlighted, so they stay on Twitch regardless. But if you're a bigger Twitch user, feel free. If you're a YouTube user, also feel free. I'm gonna have to link it though now. I could easily just tell you to type it, but I still like doing it for you guys. There, I linked my YouTube in chat too if you go to anyone else wants to subscribe to me on YouTube. I also appreciate it. Too bad I used to stream on multi-stream, but then I realized that Twitch didn't change up its terms of service bullshit. So I said, fuck, I can't restream then. I'm not losing my affiliate status. I worked hard for this. I streamed for many years. Even though a good chunk of the people who follow me don't really watch, I've worked hard. I've streamed for many hours at a time getting this dang status. And I wasn't even trying for it. I was just having fun streaming and I ended up getting it. That's really what it is, which is why yes, I still want to do this for a living, because who doesn't want to do what they love for a living? I've always wanted to do video gaming for a living, whether it was video game design or this. And unfortunately, video game design takes up a lot more work than I was expecting. I'm not good at coding, and I'm not good at math. I can easily learn coding. It'll be tough, because I know I suck at that kind of shit. But math, I can try all damn day. Math is just not something I'm into, and it's also so damn boring that no matter how much I try, I will not get better at it. Because I've tried. I am bad at simple math. Literally fucking simple math. I am bad at measuring things. This is where my stupidity...
Because I was thinking of doing game designing for a good while when I was still starting high school.
Yeah, same here.
But
That's
then
why I went to art school.
Lazy.
Well, this is one reason why I went to an art school, is because I wanted to get into art, and then I wanted to use that to help me, you know, be able to draw, so I can, you know, draw custom, draw for games. But then I realized, one, the art school I wanted to later get into was, I think, about 180,000. Its tuition was about 180 or something like that, 180 grand, or maybe close to that. It was expensive as fuck. Maybe not that high, but it was definitely expensive. My parents were not going to pay for that. And then, because my tuition for my community college was only about 2 grand or so per semester for the four classes I took. That is right. Twitch will not allow affiliates and partner streamers to broadcast. Yeah, I know. Well, it wasn't until I recently 180. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. I would have gone in debt. And this was a all art college, by the way. This wasn't just a here's a college with a bunch of art courses. No, this was a pure art course, pure art college. And my drawings, yes, they're good. I have talent, but I never really worked on it as much as I should have because of that talent. So I don't know if they would have accepted me. Because, you know, I think they go off and they need a portfolio, and I don't have a lot of my art either. I've lost. If I could, I would show you a lot of my old drawings, or, you know, old artwork, but I lost a lot of that. Fuck, I am out of heels. I lost a lot of my work over the years. But I done some really good drawings. The drawing I'm the most proud of is, I don't even know if it was that high. I sworn they said it was 180, but I could be wrong. It's still over the 100. It's still definitely 100 something grand. It's definitely not a price that you want to fucking pay for. If I had some of my old drawings from high school, the most thing I'm proud of is I drew myself. Now, drawing human beings is hard.
It is.
And I've drawn myself. Granted, I used a mirror. I still had to do it for a project. And not only that, they had me like, you know, measure out the lines so you can like, draw certain parts of your face in certain segments of the paper. And that's what helps you. It actually helps you a lot. But that is my most proud artwork. And I don't even remember where that is. The shading was on point, and I am terrible at shading. Black and white drawings to me are one of the best. I love coloring, but like when you do a good drawing in the black and white, it looks so good. And that was what that project was. The right shadings and the right. Yes, I had my shading on that was on point, and it was my face. It was just my face. Nothing extravagant. Nothing. Even the facial hair that I had growing up back in high school, like, was on point. Everything, shading, perfect. From looking into a mirror, just a mirror, and that's in reverse. On top of that. But yeah, that was.
For me, they made us take a picture, and then we had to.
Oh yeah, no, I drew mine from a mirror.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I gave up halfway with my artwork because I couldn't do
humans. That's the only. I think that is the only time I legitimately had to draw myself like in that scale. There's other times where I had to draw myself like draw yourself laying in bed or some shit. Or there's one where it's like use a spoon and draw yourself, but like it wasn't on the scale of what I had to do before. I don't remember the bed. I think it was just draw your bed or draw you in bed or something stupid. But then there's ones where I had to like draw what would it look like if you ate something on the inside of your stomach or some shit like that. So I had to like just eat a bagel, then draw the bagel going down my esophagus. I don't know, it was weird. We had some weird art drawings. And then I drew a lot of Dragon Ball Z pictures. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, so I drew a picture of Cell, I drew a picture of Boo, and I drew a bunch of stuff of Vegeta. I had a painting course. I'm bad at painting. Very bad at painting. I had a sculpture course, which I did not do. I did not pass that, so I dropped out of that course because I could not chisel anything. I literally had to go out and buy like chisels and shit. I could not chisel any of the stone down to what I wanted. I wanted to make the Legend of Zelda Triforce and a skateboard, little miniature skateboard and a Zelda triangle, the Triforce. Did not come out at all because these slabs of stone were huge, and I never chiseled before. I'm sorry. You're gonna ask me to, yeah, like, I had the plans of what I wanted to do, but I couldn't get the stone to come out the way I wanted. I even had to drop out of a ceramics course, and I did ceramics back in, like, 8th grade. Nothing was coming out of the way I wanted, and I was getting frustrated, and once I get frustrated, I basically just give up. Unfortunately, I know that's hard. You can't really do that, but unfortunately, that's just, the teacher of that class also hated me. Or didn't hate me, but me and her did not agree. Because I remember turning in a few of my artwork, my different art designs, or what if you want to call them art. Me and her just did not get along. What is better, Dragon Ball Z or Super? I'm going to have to honestly be honest opinion. Dragon Ball Super, to me, is better. Its art is better, and its story, to me, I like its fights better. Dragon Ball Z is great because it has a lot of memory, and it has some amazing characters, but Super's direction, is, to me, for a lot of things are better. I like the Goku Black arc, and I like the Terminal Power arc the best out of any of the Dragon Ball Z Dragon Ball Z stuff. Dragon Ball Z is amazing, but unfortunately, there's a lot of things that really are boring with Dragon Ball Z. Like, the most of the Frieza saga is trash. I'm sorry. And I'm talking about, like, the Ginyu segments of that show, where you do the Ginyu Force, and most of the stuff leading up to Goku vs. Frieza. The only good part about Goku vs. Frieza is right when Frieza first transforms, Goku comes in and starts fighting him Kaioken, and then when he fights some Super Saiyans for, like, maybe a couple episodes. After Goku transforms Super Saiyan, it's pretty much, that's where that whole bit ends. Because then after that, it's literally 100 episodes until the planet explodes. And then the Android Saga sucks. I'm sorry. I hate the Android Saga. It's like one of the worst arcs in the entire series. Cell Saga is only good up until about Cell Games. Once Cell Games begins, that's when the Cell Games that's where the Cell Saga is the best. Gohan transforms Super Saiyan 2, pummels the shit out of Cell, and then after that, that's where that dies. Because then Cell is defeated, pretty much. Then my favorite arc is the Majin Buu arc. And that's literally when Majin Buu is fighting the crap out of everybody, absorbing Gohan, and Goku comes back, Vegeta and Goku fuse, and then up until Kid Buu's defeat. That is it. That is the best that Dragon Ball Z has to offer. I'm sorry, as much as I love Dragon Ball Z, a good portion of the series is bad. And don't even get me started with the Saiyan Saga. Vegeta's my favorite character, but his arc is the second worst arc in the show. The Ginyu arc is the worst. That and the Android Saga. So, okay, okay, Android Saga is the worst. Ginyu arc is the second worst. Vegeta Saiyan Saga is the third worst. That's my opinion. So that's the reason why I think Super is better, is because I like the Universe 6 arc, Goku Black arc, and the Terminator Power arc. And I also like the Super Broly movie, and the Battle of Gods movie, and Res F movie. While Battle of Gods is technically, I think Res F and Battle of Gods are technically Dragon Ball Z, but they had an arc in Super. Sorry, I know I went on. I can go on and on and on.
Alright. Oh, I can't say much about Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super because it doesn't spike my interest, unfortunately.
That's all good.
But I have seen Dragon Ball Super, where the Tournament of Power is, I believe what it's called.
Yes, it's the most recent finished arc. Well, anime related. The manga has continued past it.
That's
I haven't.
all I watch with Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Not everyone really likes Super. A lot of people don't. I prefer it because it is more modern. But even then, that's not only the reason why. It's just I like the direction they're going with it more. Like I've seen Dragon Ball Z so much that it's getting to the point where it literally is kind of bad with a lot of parts. It's also old. And even then, nostalgia doesn't really have a problem with me because I'm not affected by a lot of nostalgia, but it's getting... Oh, I don't want to do that. I forgot I was doing a patrol. Oops. You know, really, it doesn't really matter, personally. But yeah, there's getting to the point where Dragon Ball Z has some issues. And it itself retcons everything, to be fair. Like, Dragon Ball Z retcons itself, much less Super. God, don't even get me started on Super's retcons. But Dragon Ball Z retcons itself left and right. Dragon Ball Super retcons it even further. Because one, Dragon Ball Super takes place after the defeat of Kid Buu, which leads up to the ending of Z, where Goku fights Buu's reincarnation, Oob, which has been mentioned, by the way, in Super. So he's around. He's like 5 years old, but he's around. However, like, they're retconning the whole ending because, one, Goku in the original series does not was not that powerful. He was technically still weaker than Kid Buu, I think. And Super, he's already got God status, which Oob is technically not going to stand a chance at all now. Much if he... there we are. I didn't mean to do a... Nah, private matches are kind of boring after a while. It's fine when I have a full, like, me and a streamer doing it, or, you know, me, you, and him, or whatever, but now that it's just me and you for a bit, I don't mind having a main party. But yeah, like, now that they're fucking literally changing up Goku's strength, Oob is not going to stand a chance whatsoever. He had a slight chance against Goku before, but not anymore. So, that's a massive retcon. What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying that Boo's gonna get clapped.
Hell yeah, he's gonna get fucked. Goku can technically look at Oob and just say goodbye to him now. I honestly don't know what they're gonna do with Oob, though. Will they continue Z past its ending? Or are they gonna sit there and just end it again? Because, like, I don't know. I did not care for Dragon Ball Z's original ending. I don't know what they're gonna do with its new one. To be fair, GT, uncanon as fuck, and probably the worst of all Dragon Ball, it has the best Dragon Ball ending. It's even better than Dragon Ball's ending. Dragon Ball's ending ends with Goku and Chi-Chi getting married. Dragon Ball Z ends with Goku taking off with Oob. GT ends with Goku and Vegeta's great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren fighting in a tournament. And then you see Goku... come up. He's already, like, long dead, but you see, like, him come up and says... I think he says, till we see each other again next time, and he says goodbye to the audience. Basically, you know, the people watching the show. That's the nod to, that's nod of them saying, thank you for being big fans of this series. See you whenever. Again, then, they never made a series, again, until now. But yeah, they basically just said goodbye. Which is amazing ending. I loved it. What happened?
So you now seem like you're dragging the story out?
Kinda, yeah.
Like, I've seen some people arguing.
Yeah, a lot of people are hating on Super because of its direction and just because it's so inconsistent, but also they just don't like the story for whatever reason. I'm loving it, but it's, yes, they are dragging it out. It is gone on for a lot longer than I was expecting. It's got, what, 5 arcs at this point? If you want to count Battle of Gods and Frieza's Revival, those are technically arcs in the series, so if you want to count them, yes, that is... Battle of Gods, Res F, Universe 6 arc, Goku Black arc, Tournament of Power arc. That's 5 right there. Now they have up to Moro, which is actually on the close to finishing. If not finished already. I don't know. Don't spoil if anyone's seen that. I have not read it at all yet. I am currently buying the manga and currently in this process of reading my way through it again. I've only read through Goku Black arc, and that is it. I have not read the Tournament of Power. I know the manga is actually changes a lot of things because the anime came first in this regard, which is usually odd because it's usually the manga first. But not in this case. But yeah. I don't know why they did that. If you read the manga versus the anime, they change up different, certain things happen and certain things don't. Like, for instance, Goku, or Vegeta goes Super Saiyan God, which is the red form in certain fights. Unlike in the show, Vegeta doesn't get that form, or doesn't show that form until the Tournament of Power. Or no, not the Tournament of Power, sorry, that Broly movie, which is what my alert was. For my subscription alert. If you were wondering what that was from, that was Dragon Ball Super Broly. That movie is amazing. Sorry, that's the first introduction. Ah, thank you. Thank you. And my little Vegeta emote. Yeah. You know how the tiers work, right? Because you get certain emotes for different tiers, and you get all 3 if you, like, become the main one. Well, here's my tier 2. I don't know if you've probably seen it when you go to do my sub alert or subs just now. But there's my tier 2. And then my tier 3 is my PSO Hunter logo. You can also see them. Pew! That's why I also did the Hunter wall. I'm kind of tired of not being able to really see my alerts, even on computer, so I added that Hunter wall, because it's actually new, though. It's not a thing that was been around. I'm glad that is now, because now people can shoot off my emotes and actually see them.
Yo.
I don't know. Because even with the biggest size that you upload for the PC or whatever, they're so tiny. At least I feel mine are. Whenever I watch other streamers, some of their emotes, they're like much easier to see. I don't know. I bought those. I actually commissioned a couple people to make those for me though, because I don't know how to do. I'm not a graphic artist. I was more of a pencil and paper artist. Yes, I can do that with enough time, but I still need a scanner. And I don't have that. And I'm not a digital artist. That was before my time, unfortunately. I was born in '89. Digital art is actually after my time. I should say after, not before my time. After my time. And I haven't updated with the times. I guess I'm an old man. I do have a tablet. I think I may have gotten a shitty tablet or something. It doesn't seem to work as well as I hoped. Whenever I try drawing with it, lines don't appear the way I was expecting, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just not good at digital art. Clear skies. That's okay. It's okay. I know, right? I have a best friend who draws. He can probably make me emotes for free.
How goes the slaying?
That's actually how me and my best friend met, believe it or not, in elementary school, 4th grade. He had a binder with a... Wanted War 7654. Thank you for the freaking follow. I don't know why I said freaking, but thank you for the follow. Anyway, my best friend, that's how we met. He had a binder that had a picture of Frieza holding Vegeta up by the with his tail and punching him in the kidney in the back from that one scene, if you remember that scene from the show. Where he's got Vegeta up by the neck from his tail and he's punching him in the back.
I do not.
Yeah.
The only one I can remember from Dragon Ball Z is only some of the funny ones where I believe Goku gets punched in the balls by somebody.
Well, there's one. I don't know if it's in the movie. I don't know if it's in the anime, but in the movie, he gets punched by Super Android 13 in the dick. That's Super Android 13's movie. He's the android the redneck android who turns into the blue. Basically becomes a Super Saiyan android. He turns blue. But I think there's also a movie with Cooler in it that Vegeta gets hit in the dick. And you can also watch Dragon Ball Abridged if you want to see a few of those scenes. They do Android 13's movie where Goku literally gets punched in the dick. And they actually call it out in that movie. But the scene I'm talking about with Frieza punching Vegeta, it's during the Frieza saga. It's right before Goku hops in. So Vegeta's getting punched, and it's what lays him out. It's what basically makes him out of that fight. And then Goku jumps in literally seconds later. You could actually probably watch that scene. They also Dragon Ball Abridged. If you watch TFS, you can probably watch it through them as well. Oh my god, all up the upgrades. I'm just upgrading armor.
I have to be upgrading so much stuff because I want to get my Behemoth mastery up so I can upgrade my armor again.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just upgrading this all to like 6.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do it now. It's the only thing I regret not doing.
Well, that's a lot of the reasons why I'm so bad right now. DBZ Freezy. This planet will blow up within 10. Actually, it's 5. 5 minutes. But, you know, it's like more like 10 episodes later. 5 hours, yeah. It's 5 minutes, but 20 hours later. 5 minutes. Technically, Frieza... What about... No, the Tournament of Power took place in, I think it was like a 42 minutes. the whole thing. But
And then what it took.
well, the in series time limit was 40 something minutes or whatever it was, but each fight was like a minute long, or each episode rather was like a minute long. So like by the time you watch the episode, the end would be like 40 minutes remain. Every episode would be 30 minutes remaining or whatever, because each episode was like a minute long. However, even though they can't really show you in the anime of multiple fights happening at the same time, which is why whenever you see fights switching over, it looks like, oh, Goku and Vegeta fought this guy, and then literally another scene later, like 10 minutes later, it's another scene fighting. It looks like it's taking place literally several minutes afterward, while it's actually taking place at the same time, which is why every episode was about a minute long in universe. So like Goku and Vegeta can be fighting here, and there's a scene where Krillin and Master Roshi or whatever, or Tien or whoever, and Frieza, these guys all could be fighting here. And then you think, oh, okay, Goku and Vegeta's fight's done. 5 minutes later, this is happening. No, it's all happening at the same damn time. There's literally a video on YouTube somewhere where they literally have like an entire screen filled up with all the different screenshots of Dragon Ball Super Termina Power Arc, and it shows off how the fights all happen in correlation with one another. And it's freaking mad how they edited all like that together. It's like a collage of anime scenes. It's ridiculous. I forgot where I found that video. It was actually a recommended video. Actually, let's go face... I don't remember facing Mr. Squirrely Man. I'm pretty sure we probably did. I just don't remember him. I'm going to do a bit more fights. It's not a big deal. Sometimes I just get into it. 1 a.m. is not much of a big deal. And if we're going to be streaming early, don't worry. I'll still be awake. Well, I'll still wake up. I just maybe be a bit more tired than I normally would. But I've gotten enough sleep from that I did a 24-hour stream probably like sometime almost 2 weeks ago. Not quite 2 weeks, but almost. And I still am somewhat trying to get some sleep from that. But I just did yesterday. My yesterday was me getting my first good night's sleep in like 4 days. The problem with that 24-hour stream is that I didn't go to bed. I didn't get off that stream until about 2 p.m. the next day. And I had work the following day, which is technically like a Sunday, which would technically, actually, I think it's about a week now. A week, not 2 weeks. A week. Because it was last week, I think. And it was Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2. I play a lot of Dark Souls. Ugh. That's my first 24-hour stream, though. I didn't do it for a reason, though. I did it because, well, I did it for a reason. It was me because I was enjoying the game. And I lost track of time. Before I know it, I was like over 20 hours. I was like, fuck it! Why not do another 4 hours? And I said, fuck it. You know, it's usually a goal for a lot of streamers. I didn't do it because, oh, I'm hosting an event, or I reached a certain amount of follows. Because, believe it or not, I'm close to 220 follows. I think I might be at 220 now. Or 230 or whatever. I lose track sometimes.
And then 230, 240.
Yeah, it's in the... I'm about at 2... I should be at it now, I think. Load, please. 223, yeah. Thank you, guys. Now we're at 223 follows, yeah. We just hit over 220 follows. See, I'm not even that high on the follow list. And a lot of my followers don't watch me. A lot of them come out of, like, sometimes I'll receive a follow, people will say hi, and then gone. I never see them again. And then I have two followers that followed me with multiple channels. Like, what the fuck, that introduction with that guy? What the hell? I have one follower who doesn't watch me anymore who has like 4 fucking channels. So technically, I probably have around maybe 217 or 218 follows, technically speaking. Because I have a couple channels that follow me with multiple accounts, and they don't watch me anymore. I don't know why. And then there's a ton of people who follow me and just have never, like, if I don't see it anyway. If they are, I'm sorry. But there's plenty of people who follow me that I've never once talked to. I'll immediately call them out. I'll be like, hey, thanks for the follow. Hello, how you doing? And nothing. And then... Yeah, so I don't know if they lurk. I don't know if it's just they come across my channel and then they like my YouTube videos or something, but like I've never once talked to them. And then there's I don't know if the people who come into my channel notice that I have more follows and low ass view count and think I follow for follow, which I don't. I know that's a thing that scares people. I do not follow for follow. However, I will follow and, you know, send love to another person who follows me back as a friend. But I don't just go, hey, follow me, I'll follow you back. No, I don't do any of that nonsense. I will if I like your content, I will watch. I will raid you. I will send you love with my chat. Stuff like that. I won't just say, hey, this person followed me, let's go and send them love or follow them back. Like, you know how many times I gotten that on YouTube back when I did content? If you go and read some of my comments from some of my old Pokemon videos, you'll see a dude saying, hey, I like your content. You want to follow me for my content? I go to do that and give him love. He never once talks to me. He only wanted follow for follow. And I have like almost 200 subs on YouTube. It's ridiculous how low my content is. I was not a great YouTuber, I'm gonna be honest. My commentary was trash. Nothing like how I am now. To be fair though, it is vastly different. Talking to yourself versus talking to a crowd. Yes. Even when I started on Twitch, like, I started on Twitch with the experience I had with YouTube talking to myself. The reason what I do is, I treat my playthroughs as a walkthrough. Like, if you play a game that you love, such as, I don't know, Dark Souls, I treat it as a walkthrough. Or, say, Dead Rising. It's a franchise I love. I'll treat it as a walkthrough. Especially Dead Rising 1, because I know that game like the back of my hand. So I'd be like, okay, so we're gonna go do this mission, this is what you gotta do. There's this weapon over here. The fucking katana in Dead Rising 1 is fucking OP. And I know in several locations you can get katanas here, and then there's one location where you can get katanas infinitely here. And I freaking would be like, okay, for this boss, the best way to take him out would be doing this, this, and that. Here's this survivor, yada yada. And Dead Rising actually got me a slew of people. And I was able to explain somewhat of the story, even though the story is pretty oh my god! Fucking Basil guys have an ass! Basil guys from Monster Hunter World. Fucking, and then I would basically explain how to beat a certain boss, and it gave me some popularity. Dead Rising 3 got me a bit more popularity, and that was my first time playing that game. But, like, yeah, if you want to become a content creator, the best way to treat it, if you're playing games that you love, do it as a walkthrough. It doesn't even have to be specifically Dark Souls walkthrough or Dead Rising walkthrough. It can just literally just be the game, but you can just the way that's just my best description on for anyone who wants to become a content creator. Treat the game you love as a walkthrough, so that way you are talking. That's like most people want to watch people who chat, even if it's not lively. They want it as long as you're chat. You will get more people guaranteed just by talking. And trust me, that's the reason why my YouTube videos suffered. Is because unless I was doing a walkthrough, I did not talk very much. And if you know me in person, I don't talk all that often. I'm an introvert. I keep to myself a lot. The thing is, the reason I'm talking more is because I prefer to talk to people on the internet rather than people in real life. That's the thing. Yeah, like if you were to meet me in person, I may say, hey, how you doing? And then if we ever to hang out, you'll probably see that I'm very quiet. Unless you're starting a conversation and we get into Dragon Ball Z or anime or games, then I'm in my element. But if I'm like walking around or if we're driving somewhere, I barely talk to my own family. Like in conversational wise, I went out to California to visit my brother, who's also a gamer. He's not an anime loving nerd, but he's a gamer nerd. And we have very different tastes. He's more of the shooter and competitive gamer. I'm more of I like my action RPGs and my story stuff, like Monster Hunter World, Dragon Ball games, and I'm dead. And Dark Souls. I'll just revive myself, don't worry, guys. I'm trying to heal off this water here. And I'm like that. He's more of he likes games more like PUBG and stuff like that. He likes his shooters. So me and him just don't have really good conversations when it comes to that. But we would be driving around, going somewhere, you know, his son's with us in the car, and I'd be dabbling with him a little bit. But most of the time, I'd be quiet. Or I'd be with a friend of his as well, because we all grew up, me and him and his friend, or a friend or two, we'd be smoking some weed and shit, and I rarely talk. But then here I am on Twitch, and I'm talking my ass off, as I do now. But if you go and watch my stardom on Twitch, though, some of my very, very early YouTube videos and my stardom on Twitch, which is also on YouTube, my early days on Twitch, which was like 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago, I rarely talked. I'm not gonna lie. Even up until recently, I want to say about 4 or 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I was doing videos like Pokemon and Dark Souls and things. I rarely talked. So, fucking this guy thinking this guy who just joined on to recently, Blackfire, who's he's a more recent viewer. He hasn't been around for that long. He thinks I've been talking, but that's only because he's been seeing me recent. He's not seen I don't know if he's seen all of my videos, or most, not all, but I don't know if he's seen a lot of my more older videos. You'll see if you watch me. My older videos. I think I've changed a lot though over time. I've become more talkative. Yeah, it's because of you guys though. It's definitely because of you guys. Hmm?
We bring out the social in you.
Yes. This is why I'm more comfortable chatting with people over the internet, because one, I've been made fun of and hated and alienated all my life as a child up until most of my early adulthood. And I also was getting, like, not alienated at work, but a lot of people at work just picked on me too, and even my bosses would just not give me what I deserved, and I just felt like I just was, no matter what I was doing, I just felt in failure with everything, which is why every now and then you may hear me say I suck at everything, because I literally believe I'm just not good at things, because no matter what I do, I always seem to fail. And I don't see, and it's true. Everything I've done, I always seem to just do worse and worse and worse. And like, I tried to draw most of my life. I could never get like truly better, even though I've gotten decent at it. It's just, I've drawn all my life, except for like my mid-adulthood, and never got truly any better. And then I started taking art classes and never like improved to the point where I can make a job out of it, even though, despite having a liberal arts degree. Gaming, I know I'm decent at it, but in the grand scheme of things, my gaming is not the best. Skateboarding, I never got any better, and I used skate for years. I'm also afraid of heights, so I would never go off of drop-ins and ramps and stuff. I went off one ramp and nearly broke my leg. But like, stuff like that, like, I'm just... like, I never got any better at a lot of things, so, like, that's also makes it hard. And so I always say, I suck at gaming. There's a few videos that really piss me off when... and I also have issues with memorizing map layouts. No matter, even if I play the game for 100 years. I cannot memorize... 100 years, yeah. I can never memorize map layouts very well. So, like, games that I've never played, and even if I've been to this area before, a lot of the times I'll find a spot on accident. Or, you know, just by searching, and I'll like, if I need to go back to a town, I'll forget where it is. Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star for one. And then I'll get into my depressive episodes where I say I suck at life. Yeah.
Let's chat real quick.
And this scares people on Twitch, unfortunately. And it scares people. Unfortunately, though, you're getting me. Unlike, I don't know if you watch a lot of YouTubers, but there's plenty of personalities out there that fake what they are. You know what I mean? Like, they pretend to do certain things because it's entertainment. You're getting me. I don't even know how to begin to fake. Like, I don't see the purpose of me faking a scare or faking a reaction to something. You're getting 100% me. So if I have never played a game, you can tell by not only my playstyle and because I'm not knowing what I'm doing, but I will say so. Also, my stream title will say I'm blind, which is Blind Co-op. Dauntless live stream Blind Co-op. Next time I play this, it'll still say Blind Co-op because I will not have beaten this. It'll say that until I beat this game. If there's an ending to this game. This feels like Monster Hunter World, where it's kind of like you can beat a final boss, but it doesn't truly end because there's probably events. While this doesn't have a DLC, apparently, I feel like with events, this is endless.
Yeah, Yeah, there's been a couple events here and there.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World has a DLC now, which at the time it didn't, but it has it has events for certain like holidays and shit, like spring events. It has Christmas events. It has October Halloween events and stuff like that. And even once those events end, they return. The next time they release an event, they return with that new event plus the previous events. And that's why us viewers are here to help you beat the game. I thank you, Tough Badger. Also, hello, another viewer. Thank you, guys.
Think you could help me out?
Sure.
Talk to me.
Alright, man, feel free to help me beat the game. You can join if you want. You can join us if you want, Badger. Feel free. If you need to know my name, I am LilB891 on PC. Well, Steam. Or not Steam, sorry. Freaking the Epic launcher, rather. I wish this game was on Steam. Sorry, I'm used to Steam. Epic launcher is not something I may use all that much. I like that this is cross-platform, though. I'm definitely... How much is this paid for on console, by the way?
No.
Perfect. I'm getting this on PS4. And Switch. I only got it on PC because I wanted to... I didn't know it was cross-platform at the time. Fuck yeah! If it's free on those, I'm getting it on all my consoles. Then next time you see me, I'll be on PS4 then. Which do these characters carry over?
As long as they're connected with the Epic account or whatever it's called, then you should be fine, I believe.
Badger says no. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't mind starting over. It's not like I'm that far in it personally. I'm just saying, yeah, I will be getting... I'm more of a console gamer, even though I am all around. I gather in everything. It's just my main platform of choice is console. It's just... I will play all around, but I'm also not used to the Epic Store launcher, which is... It's not a big deal, but if I can find a way to get my characters to connect, then good. But if not, then that's fine. It's no big deal. I still play Monster Hunter World on... I play a bit of Monster Hunter World on PC, but I haven't done it in a while. Let's do Nezaga. Nezaga? Nezaga. And if you're joining us, tough, oops, I can always quit. But if not, then we can always... Yeah, I can always quit if you need me to. Sorry, what?
No, it's just my grandma came in.
Oh. Yeah, if you want to join us, Badger, feel free. If not, then we can continue.
Oh no. Ay, se cayó Benjamin. Porque si los pongo en el medio, no molesta.
But I also have a bunch of PS4 games if you have console as well. Epic again?
Sorry about that.
That's all good. Here, let me type it in chat so it's easier for you to just read off of that. Yes, we have another friend. That's like... I mean, a few people were also joining in Blackfire's chat. But that's like 5 people, I think, alone from my end. There's you. We got this guy. We had a dude named Blue Meanie and Mr. Boy Guy 09, who I forgot what their Twitch handles were, but... Accept Epic Friend Request. And invite to party. Cool. Gotcha, mate.
Decline. Oh no!
No!
¿Qué me abrió la puerta? Hey, hey. This is like my dog into my room with this candy.
Nice.
Ah, si se miran en la cama, les voy a dar un manazo. ¿Y ahora por qué los dejo salir?
Dealing 50 damage constantly nearby enemies. Reactivate to slash in the direction, dealing 450 plus 10 times the number of spin hits. Oh. Gaining 20% attack speed and causing attacks to deal 60 to 80 damage. AoE damage. Oh, I like this one better. Damn, I forgot all about those little thingies. Let me see, what gear do I have? I mean, I guess it depends on the monster we're going to be fighting. And I'm not going to just be using swords. I'm eventually going to switch to a different weapon. Because Monster Hunter World was like that for me. Radiant behemoths? Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, that's extreme. Excuse me, no.
Oh, you finally unlocked Radiant behemoths. Nice.
Yes, I did. Again, I just started today. Well, yesterday, technically, but
yeah, it's not that hard to play this game. It gets easier once you know the game in retrospect.
Well, I'm also a big Monster Hunter World player, which is no different, kind of.
Yeah.
But yes, like, no, but I did just start the other day, but I'm still getting a swing of things, and I kind of did rush a lot of the quests because I'm playing more for, like, streaming and entertainment, but, like, also I was playing with another dude. So if I ever do like solos and another character of this, I will focus more on, even if I stream it, I will focus more on the game versus, you know, trying to just play, get co-op going, and have fun with other people.
Yeah.
And now I have a few levels in me. I don't care if anyone is like he cared more if people to be lower than 25 or whatever his limit was. I didn't really care originally. I just didn't want to be power leveled because power leveling is a double-edged sword in a lot of cases. But you know what? Even with his help at like 20-something, he didn't grow me that much. I still got to experience this game. So even if you guys are like at near max level, I care less now.
Okay, there it goes.
You can be tough. You guys can be strong. I'm fine with that. That's why I'm also gave up on doing private matches. As long as you guys are able to get in. Because before it was private matches. As long as I got you and Turtle, I'm fine with that.
I've been in the game so far. I'm already up to Radiant. Well, actually, I've passed Radiant. I'm at Umbral right now.
Nice.
Or Umbral.
Okay.
Oh yeah, hello Badger. Welcome.
Hey. Hey. Welcome. How tough does this game get? You guys played Monster Hunter before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
Does it get that level of tough or worse?
No, it's not as bad because Monster Hunter is an open world and you could be fighting one creature
Yes.
and a random T-Rex just comes out of fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Basil guys can just interrupt you.
I can't play that.
That game is so good, but man, do I hate Basil guys. Fucker.
I got stuck on the part with the whatever. It looks like a flamingo / T-Rex when I was trying to fight the green iguana.
I haven't played in a while, so I don't remember a lot of monster looks. But yes. Puke, maybe? I don't know. He's more of like a chameleon thing. And he wasn't pink.
It looks like a iguana.
It's been a while since I've seen a lot of the monsters. I know who Puke is though. He's more of that weird chameleon with the tongue. And the weird colorful tail, and he spits poison. I can't think of any pink. And I know all the monsters in that game. Unless it was new, I have not done any Iceborne. I doubt it's an Iceborne monster, but I have not done any Iceborne. I've done the Witcher event, though. So I have...
Event, I hated it.
I hated it, too, but I did enjoy the Wendigo fight, or whatever the fuck. But no, actually, I've also done the Behemoth fight for the monster, for Final Fantasy, and I've only managed to... there's like 2 quests. One where you basically scare it off, and 2 where you beat it. I technically have never beaten him. And, like, I want his armor so goddamn bad. His armor is so good. At least certain parts of him. But I've never beaten him. I have always either run out of time or I somewhat fail because he drops these boulders that you gotta hide behind when he does his meteor attack, and I fail miserably because I either don't get to that in time or he kills me. His meteor is a one-shot. I think his meteor is either a one-shot, regardless, if you don't hide behind that boulder, or it's not a one-shot if you're got enough health. I don't know. I've never survived it. But I've... Than this? Oh yeah. So far I'm liking Monster Hunter better, but this is fun as fuck.
Oh yeah, this is definitely fun.
I like Monster Hunter's aesthetic. Like, this has a great cartoony style. I like Monster Hunter's graphical aesthetic better, though. But even then, though, they're both similar, and I like the... I just love... Like, Monster Hunter World is my favorite video game of modern era for a reason. Like, Dark Souls may be my video game franchise of the modern day era, but Monster Hunter World is my favorite video game of the modern era. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it's this... It's like the pig. Kind of. It looks like a pig. Looks like the pig with the spikes, but it's more like an armadillo crocodile thing?
Oh, I got a bounty.
Oh, nice. This thing is cool. This thing looks like a Donkey Kong Kremlin. Oh, it's... I know. Its goofy ass face in his picture looks like a Donkey Kong villain. Or a Pokemon reject. Oh my god!
Ooh, I knocked him down.
What is this? Spin to win! Oh, I gotta pay more attention to the elementals. I didn't realize he was electric. Again in Monster Hunter, I never really focus on elemental resistances. I focus more on... Oh shit, I'm electrified. I focus more on physical defenses. Which is why the Kirin fucks me bad. That, to be fair, tempered Kirin could go fuck itself. How long that fucking fight took me was ridiculous.
For me and Monster Hunter, I got stuck on Volcan.
Ouch.
Oh god, yeah.
Iceborne boss.
I haven't fought that thing, but I've seen it. I don't know, for some reason I got very bored of the Iceborne. I played like maybe one bit of it and I just got bored, but I'll be playing it when I get back to it. I'm actually thinking about getting back into Monster Hunter in the next week. I think maybe I'll check it out again. Like, I've been doing a lot of other games though. I've recently just started doing Bloodborne solo run for because I was doing the Dark Souls franchise. So I just beaten Dark Souls 2, which I've already beaten through Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, and Dark Souls 3, and also Sekiro, and now I'm doing Bloodborne. After that, I plan on playing, while it's not from Software, I plan on playing Remnant from the Ashes, Code Vein, as well as Neo, which are all Souls-like. So Monster Hunter World might be making a return. But if you want to see my playthrough of Monster Hunter World, that's on YouTube and or Twitch. Most likely YouTube. I don't remember if I playlisted it on Twitch or not, but it's on YouTube. I'll have to link it. You can also, if you have time, if anyone has time, ! YouTube in chat. If not, I'll link it after this fight.
Ah! Streaming on multiple platforms?
I used to.
Huh?
No, I'm not anymore. I'm a Twitch streamer. I used to stream on Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook as well as Twitch. But I did, but I'm an affiliate on Twitch, and someone told me that their terms of service never changed. So unfortunately, I didn't want to revoke my affiliate status. And I saw.
Allow you to stream on one website at a time?
Not if you're an affiliate or partnership. If you're not any of those, then you're fine too. But the fact that I'm an affiliate on Twitch, then no, and I'm small though, so I'm pretty sure I could have gotten away with it for a long while. But I don't want to risk it.
That's probably why they got rid of Ninja, because he was streaming on Mixer.
Was he? Is that why he switched over to Mixer? That, and he also got paid to do so? I thought it was just because he was paid.
He just didn't want. He got paid to do so, but also Twitch is just really toxic.
That makes sense.
For him, in his words, he says.
Well, see, the thing is I could easily switch over to other things. It's just Twitch was the one I started with, and I have a following on Twitch. I'm not gonna sit there and risk throwing all of you guys away. I mean, I literally quit doing other platforms, and I don't think any of my I think maybe 1 or 2 of my Mixer fan base, which only had like 9 follows on that, joined back over here. So I don't want to risk going over to something else and then none of you guys go over there. You know what I mean? I mean, I have 1 subscriber that's now a new, like, an official subscriber besides my own friend. Thank you for that. And I have literally 230 follows. So, while not a good chunk of you guys watch me, I have got a fan base that I consistently can say thank you. Versus maybe like 1 person on Mixer who was consistently throwing me love. And I regret, like, I miss him because he's awesome, dude. But he can easily join on Twitch. And it's just 1 person. I'd rather lose 1 person than a good 30 of you who join me on every now and then. I guarantee you, there's like other people here in chat right now that are lurking. That I consistently can say are mods too of my channel. And I'm not losing that. I wish Twitch would. Because I would love, because the reason I did also wanted to stream on YouTube is because I have a nearly 200 subscriber. Huh?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I can barely hear too much because of my freaking volume mixer thing changed back to 1 source. So I'm hearing both you and the game. Originally, I had it in split sources. I don't know what's going on with my voice meter banana program. Oh, I used to have game sound and alert sounds in 2 different sources. That would also include Discord chat, and apparently this chat was also at one point at the start of this stream when I started talking to people over the game. It was split. Now it's not. Ugh. But yeah, like, I have a nearly 200 subscriber fan base on YouTube that I would love to reconnect with, and I actually started to get some of them back, but the good thing about YouTube is I at least upload to YouTube. So if anyone wants to check out YouTube, and if anyone's more of a YouTube watcher than they are a Twitch watcher, I do upload these to YouTube. Chairwall 100. Is that an emote?
Yeah. I didn't show it.
That's all good. I didn't know if that was an emote or like a... is that... Oh, okay, yeah. It was either that or a bit. Huh.
This one work?
There you go. Oh my god. Thank you for the 100 bits!
Oh, there you go.
Hey, why didn't the other one work?
I didn't know.
Thank you for the bits, though, dude. Shit. Appreciate it. It's been one... make that perfect again. It's been a while since anyone, like, I had bit drops, like, last week, but it's literally before that happened. It's been at least a good 1.5 or 2 years since anyone dropped me any money donations at all. So I appreciate it, while I'm not begging for it, because I don't do this solely for money. Yes, who doesn't want to do this for a living, though? I thank you so much, though. $1 is enough to make me freak out. The other day, the dude dropped me, I think it was 1,000 bits. So he dropped me a total of around $20 almost. And that made my day. And you're making my day with just that. No, shit, you're making my day just being here. You don't need to drop me money, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You also guys can make bits via ads too if you don't want to spend money. So. That made my day.
Just messing around with the emotes.
Yeah, you guys are amazing.
So, are you fighting the monsters on your quest right
now? I was.
Oh.
Some I just completed because of that, yeah. But I also was just trying to I was just trying to fight monsters. I mean, you want me to start doing quests? I can start.
No, I've already done all of the quests.
Well, yes, technically the ones we're doing are exclamation point based, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm starting to unlock more, but yes. Like, we have to do the Moon Reaver Owl. We have to do the other... Yeah, the Shriek. We have to do Lava Sharog, or the Firebrand Sharog. God damn it, there's like...
Oh, yeah, I've already done all of those.
A lot. Okay, this is just like Monster Hunter. Basically, reskins.
Yeah, well, they're not reskins. What they are is that they're just versions of the monster. They're the same monster. They just ate more aether, which means they're more powerful.
Well, okay, well, that's basically kind of what Monster Hunter does, except it's a different elemental version of a previous monster.
Yeah.
So like they'll have the Jagras, then their poison area will have the freaking lightning serpent Jagras, and then they'll have that other fire lizard Jagras, and they do that in Monster Hunter too. I'm sure even the handheld Monster Hunters did that.
Handheld?
Monster Hunter was originally on the PSP. Well, not originally, but my start with Monster Hunter was the PSP versions. It originally started on PS2. But my first start with Monster Hunter was Freedom Unite, which was PSP. I have the Switch version of Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations, though.
Don't even Monster Hunters because I saw the cartoon. That's why.
The anime. God.
It was a little Asian cartoon that they made where little kids were riding around on the monsters and taming them.
Well, of course. If it's for kids, then of course. PSO2. Oops. Oh, whatever monster this is. I actually kind of just hit the wrong button. Oh, it's a patrol. Fucking hell. Whatever. I have not done much patrols.
Yeah, patrols, basically what they do is that you can get any monster in that class, and they just give you a bunch of orbs. So if you want to go farming, patrols are for you.
So, okay, so it's kind of like, it's not exactly the same thing, but there's the free roam in Monster Hunter World, where you basically could just go on the map and not have to worry about time limit.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like that, because they give you set monsters to encounter. And they can run away. Can these monsters run away? Like, literally, like...
Low enough, they'll decide to run.
Yeah, like, no, well, not like that, but, like, can they leave? Because I know they can run, but, like, okay, so there is no Monster Hunter World where... Yeah, in Monster Hunter World, if you're playing free roam, they have the option to literally just leave the entire map. Which means if you're about to kill a certain boss, they are gone. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I know, I've seen monsters in this already run, which is nice that they do that in this too. But I don't think that's this game's main focus. Monster Hunter World's main focus, that's why they made it all one map, instead of just, you know how like the older ones where it was all different load screens? They made it so you would chase the monster around. They wanted to feel kind of like a hunt. Versus, you know, like whatever it was in the handheld versions. But they made it so the monsters leave after a certain time limit if you don't kill them in time.
And the thing is, even if you have the quest for the monster, there's no guarantee you'll actually find it.
No, I'm sure.
I've run around for hours trying to find this little fucking lizard bird thingy that fucking, it's like a pink... I don't know what it is, but it's like it runs. It doesn't attack. It will attack you, but it's mainly skittish. It'll just run from you.
Huh. That's weird.
The entire time, and it's so fucking annoying to fight. Hate it.
There's one... Speaking of annoying, I remember trying to find Kushala Daora in the forest. Spent an hour looking for the thing. There was a mission for him. I couldn't find him once. Did not find him once. I don't know why! I could not, like, I didn't even have the tracks nor footsteps for him. And I've never encountered a monster that I could not find. The forest is the only map I'm bad at, like, fully exploring because of the different floors. I know every other map has different floors, but they're smaller. The forest is the biggest map, I think. It's the only map that I'm bad at, though. Like, I cannot for the life of me memorize it. Like, I have other maps memorized slightly. I know the shortcuts to an extent. And they're smaller. But fuck Kushala. Fuck tempered Kushala on top of that. He's the only tempered boss I haven't beaten.
Oh, he's already right here.
Oh, convenient. Do monsters have set locations in this game?
No. They can be
Ah, okay. I gotta stop comparing it to Monster Hunter then. But it helps me.
nice.
Wow, that was a nice flip.
Oh, I knocked him out again.
That poor dog.
It's more annoying once you fight the tougher version. So
Oh, I'm sure. I fought this guy already. I mean, he's probably not as tough as what you fought him, but I've already fought this thing. I'm just doing, I didn't even mean to do this. I'm actually just trying to fight some fun things too. I need some more of their parts. I don't even know what I even need, but I'm just hunting. Quest lines or not. I keep forgetting I'm using a PS4 controller, so I keep forgetting button prompts, like the buttons for the Xbox prompts. I keep forgetting. Sometimes I hit the accidental button. It happens. I can use an Xbox controller, but I prefer PS4. Oh, God. Alright, Red 13. Oof. What is your damage? Damage sucks. Fucking hit me twice, and I'm barely taking any damage. Granted, this is probably an early fight with this guy. They do make bosses scale nicely, though. What is that? It's so good.
The hammer.
Oh, man, I was a hammer main for a while in Monster Hunter. I wish you can do that in that. That's fucking great. I'm loving the sword. That's fucking great. Well, the hammer in Monster Hunter World was one of my was one of my favorites, but I switched to the switch axe because I wanted to use a different weapon. I'm the guy who likes to 100%, so I was trying to get everything, every weapon, every armor. I mean, I'm nowhere near close to that, but I've gotten a good chunk of all the hammers. There's only a few hammers I need.
I got a question. Is there like certain weapons you get from killing creatures? Is that like a thing?
In Monster Hunter?
Like, yeah, elemental weapons or no?
There might be if you're playing certain events or certain things, but most of the weapons that I got from killing creatures are created. You basically farm a monster enough times and you get their armor, and you make a weapon based off their armor. Ow! Or based off their parts. Kind of like this. There is no, I don't think there is a specific weapon you get from a monster. But you basically take certain number of parts from beating them and you turn it into a weapon. So in a way, yes, kinda, but you don't get a certain weapon just from beating them alone. No. Yeah, kind of like this though. You make certain armor out of their gear. It's kind of like that. Same thing with their armor in Monster Hunter. You fight a boss like 10 times, you'll get certain parts like their teeth, their shell, their whatever, and then you turn it into a piece of armor or weapon. And then your weapon also upgrades into a specific path. Either you want to take it down a fire path, or you can take it down an electric path or a water path, and then you level it up to its maximum of that pathway. Unlike this, where you upgrade this weapon to level 5, level 6, whatever. Certain weapons in Monster Hunter World or in Monster Hunter in general, has like skill trees. And they can upgrade into different varieties of that set path. It can either go from fire to water to lightning to whatever. And then Monster Hunter World has some cool weapons that you have to get a previous path, and then it evolves into, like, say, the Elder Dragon pathway or other monsters. So you can take a basic shit weapon, and it can go down into the Elder Dragon's monster boss weapons, which is really cool. So if you want to get weapons that are down a level 8 or level 7 tier rarity, you need to get tier 1 onward, and it's really cool. Yeah, there's some really awesome looking weapons. I mainly go off of what I like too. For a while I was using Zera Magdagoros' hammer, and it does blast damage, which is like pretty good, but the hammer wasn't doing as much damage, and it's not a quick weapon by any means. So its damage output was only like, I was only doing maybe like 20 to 30 damage on average. Sometimes, occasionally, I'd hit for like maybe a couple hundred, but my damage was nowhere near as good as I was hoping it would be. Now I switched to the switch axe. Seeing as I attack much faster, I'd say I'm probably doing around maybe 500 to 600 damage on average with all my hits. It's still not great. I could do a lot more, but like I'm not good with adding in specific gems and shit to make my weapon stronger. I've seen some people do like several hundred with one attack with the greatsword, but I don't think I'm good at greatswords in Monster Hunter.
Didn't they nerf the great or the longsword?
Longsword, probably. I don't know how good the longsword is. That's the katanas. The greatsword is the heavy weapon. The heavy swords. I don't know. Did they? I have not. I'm not good with that kind of thing. I have not played Monster Hunter World in a while, and if they did nerf it, I wouldn't know because I've never used the longsword.
Holy shit!
Apparently the longsword was overpowered at one point. That it was the only weapon that they actually nerfed.
I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if they did. I wouldn't know though. I can look it up. I think they did more than just nerf that. I actually think they had to buff certain monsters solo-wise. Because I remember my buddy telling me they buffed a lot of monsters, or at least, you know, made monsters tougher. Certain Elder Dragons, I think, got tougher. But I can look that up real quick just to confirm. Greatsword, increased damage for charge slash, longsword improvements. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Well, Iceborne, which weapons got nerfed and buffed? Looks like the bows are getting nerfed and dual blade getting buffed. I can't tell if this is real because this is game facts now. Say until the release. Damn it. I can now just look up specifically. Doesn't really matter. But I know some weapons got nerfed. Long sword. Nerf. I downloaded the beta and tried it today. The DLC gave me a surprise. As a longsword player, I feel confused and disappointed. Obviously, however, so apparently they changed the longsword, or they nerfed it. That's gonna get nerfed. Well, you're correct. It did get nerfed. Someone said it got nerfed. A lot of people were scared that the longsword's Iceborne changes were going to make the weapon OP, which is why Capcom's implementing all this stuff now. I think absolute worst case scenario, longsword ceases to be the most popular weapon in the game and only dedicated mains stick with it. Most of the nerfs are increasing the skill floor of the weapon and not actually gutting the weapon's potential itself. Case scenarios that Capcom increases the force. What? What? I was reading and I heard someone just say, you said, what the fuck? What's wrong? What happened?
His voice just got louder.
Who, mine or
your mic? His, like, it was quiet at first and then it got louder.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yours,
and
Mr.
mine
Turtle.
Oh, Turtle, I thought you meant mine. Because no, I've had people in my chat actually tell me that my voice sounds different at one point. Which I actually watched that video of that and my voice was like deeper. I was like, the fuck? And this is my normal voice. Like, I don't have a other voice to really use. I mean, I can go deeper naturally at certain times, but like this is like deeper, like kind of like when you like take helium and you speak like a high pitch, except it would be deeper. Instead of being high pitched, it would be lower pitched. And I can't get lower pitch. It was more like this. And that was me faking it. But apparently, like, just out of nowhere, me speaking normally, people think my voice just got deeper. And it would be more like this. And I don't know how. I forgot what videos those were. But if you watch enough of my videos, you'll probably see it. All right, let's see. And if we... And I'll go as long as you guys are free to. I'm, for some reason, not tired. I was originally going to get off here, but I'm fine playing. Even if I end up staying up all night and playing a bit more with other people in and Dark Souls, or playing this or Monster Hunter. Shit, we can always do some Monster Hunter co-op too tomorrow, if you guys are down for that.
I don't have Monster Hunter on PC. I need to get it.
I have it on PS4.
I have it on Xbox.
Ah, poop. But I also have the PC version if you ever get it on PC.
How much is it on PC?
I can look.
I need to go check that out.
If you are able to do it yourself, but I can. Steam.
It's on Steam.
Yes. Well, it is on Steam. I don't know if it's on I'm assuming it's on Epic too, but I use Steam more than I do use Epic.
Yeah,
Would you?
I'll probably use Steam.
I have it on Steam already.
Okay.
Fuck. Doesn't see the price. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Buy Monster Hunter. Wow, $30. The base game.
Wow, easy.
The base game. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Digital Deluxe. $49.98. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Master Edition. $60. Iceborne Master Edition Digital Deluxe. $70. All right, so you can. I don't know what. Okay, let's see. Monster Hunter World Iceborne Digital Deluxe includes Iceborne, Monster Hunter World itself, and then it says Iceborne Deluxe Kit and Iceborne Digital. I don't know what the fuck that is. Master Edition probably just includes a bunch of different packs, different things. I don't know, besides the DLC. So you could probably just buy the Digital Deluxe version for $50, which comes with the game and the DLC.
Bet.
So yeah, $30 for the base game alone. That's really good. That's the same price as Dark Souls 2 Scholar, which is Dark Souls 2 Game of the Year edition with 3 DLCs. Yes, that's $30. And that for a while I was not wanting to get that. I'd be willing to buy this game on Steam or on Epic for that price. I don't know about me spending $50 for the DLC and everything and the game included. That's a little steep, but it's worth. It is definitely, with what Monster Hunter World is now, it is definitely worth that price. I paid $60 for this game when it first came out. In fact, I actually paid $120 because I bought my friend this game. My friend and me I put about 400 hours into this game in a month. This game's fucking great. Oh, I played this game religiously. You want to watch my entire series, my blind stream on this game? Yeah, I fucking love the shit out of it. Go ahead and enjoy if you do ever. Let's see. Extreme.
I am more of a Nintendo gaming fan. Like, I need to get a Nintendo Switch, and I need to replay all of the Mario Party games, because that's all I played as a kid. I need to play Super Smash Bros, because that's all I played as a kid.
I love Smash Brothers, but I'm not a fighting game guy. But if you guys want to see some Smash, I gotta beat the game. I gotta beat the rest of the game and unlock all the characters, and we can probably do some co-op or some battling. It's just I'm not great at PvP, so I never really finished off the new Smash Brothers, and I eventually will return to that. It's just I hate the story in Smash, the new Smash. I didn't like it. However,
yeah.
If you guys do want to do some Smash battles, I have to unlock everybody and buy all the DLC expansions and all the characters or whatever. But I love Smash Brothers. It's just I hated the story in the new one. I haven't played any Mario Party past I think 8. I have Mario Kart.
Played those, yep.
I have a lot. I have Mega Man X collection and stuff like that. I grew up on Mario and Mega Man X and stuff like that. So I've been playing through Final Fantasy, which I didn't grow up on Final Fantasy, but I love RPGs. So old Final Fantasies like these are the first time playing them. So if you're into old RPGs too, feel free to join me for some Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Yes, Nintendo is my thing as well. As a kid, I had Nintendo. I had the NES, SNES, and Genesis.
N64. I played N64.
Oh, of course. Oh yeah.
I loved it. I used to play Mario Kart with the kids down the street. My mom would drop me off, and we would all just play N64.
Hell yeah. Me and my buddies all played Mario Party 1, 2. Smash Brothers. Freaking, I played a lot of Paper Mario 1. I played a lot of fucking Mario 64. Shit, yeah.
I also played GameCube. That's why I have a unforbidden love with GameCube controllers. That's why I can never play Smash Bros. Without one.
To be fair, GameCube probably, besides the NES, or the SNES, GameCube probably has the best Nintendo controller.
Probably.
It's 64 is not the greatest controller, but I still have a good history with. I still love it because of history. It's actually trash, but I love the controller just because of history. To be fair though, because I never could get a good emulator working for 64, I never bought a USB 64 controller. I want to, but like, I have a 64 actually in my closet with, I think, Pokemon Stadium in it. With the stupid expansion controller port that allows you to play Pokemon Game Boy game on the 64 on Stadium. The good old days. Yeah, I can play that. I have the upscaler, so I can play older consoles like GameCube and shit like that. So I can play 64 on my TV. It'll look like shit, but I can play it. So I can play Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Puzzle League, Pokemon Snap, old school Mario, Paper Mario, if I still have it, the Zelda Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, all those 64 titles.
Right.
But shit, yeah, if anyone's down for Switch battles on Smash, I just got to unlock everybody. And I'm down. I'm not big into them, so I'm going to get my ass kicked. My main are Pikachu and Cloud. More Cloud.
Oh,
I'm more Cloud, but...
console I had was the Nintendo 3DS.
Aha!
That I haven't been back since.
Aha!
I need to get back. I played my first game on it was Luigi's Mansion. I enjoyed it.
Luigi's Mansion for me. Well, my favorite Luigi's Mansion for me is the original on GameCube, but I have not dabbled much in the second one. I didn't really care for the way they designed the mission around, because I was like, here's a mission, choose this mission, do this mansion, then it's like, go into this mansion. I did not like that. I've never been a big fan of games that are like mission-based, if that makes sense. Not like how this game is, or how Monster Hunter World is, that's fine, but it's more like, just the way how Luigi's Mansion was based around, I didn't care for how they do it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But Luigi's Mansion 3 is amazing. For the Switch. Yeah, no, Luigi's Mansion 3, I have not beaten it yet. I've gotten a bit into it, but I like that it kind of goes back to the old roots where you basically just fight your bosses and you adventure around, you fight your bosses. I just didn't like what 2 offered. I gotta play it more and actually rebuy it again. It might actually be better than what I gave it credit for, but I was not a big fan of what I gave of it. Same thing with Pikmin 2. I love Pikmin. Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 3 are amazing. But the thing about Pikmin 2 from last I played it was it felt more like just go through this dungeon and look for treasure. I enjoyed actually doing puzzles and fighting the bosses and, you know, doing that kind of thing. I don't know if Pikmin 2 is as bad as what it when I played it. Also, it was co-op, and I didn't really think the co-op was very good. I don't know. I loved Pikmin as well.
Just a second.
It's all good. Take your time. Weird. Ah!
See, I kind of do like this about the game. It's not just strictly elemental based. They have normal attacks that they can actually do.
Yeah.
I love that they don't spam elemental attacks.
Right. And I completely forget to keep changing my shit around, but it's all good.
I'm gonna let you know now that starts to change as we get to the stronger monsters. They rely on that.
Okay. I just gotta remember that. I keep forgetting to change up my... I'm so used to that with Monster Hunter. I know there's layouts, but I didn't start using layouts until endgame in Monster Hunter anyway. And plus, like half the weapon changes, if I change to a different weapon or a different armor set, one, they're not as upgraded or as good, and I'm not used to it, or it doesn't have the right slots for a good gem slots that I like that my current armor has. And it's hard for me to switch between, because I have Valhazik's Effluvium resistance to where immunity rather. I cannot be infected by that. Huh?
Oh, it's a sword that's doing this, but I'm using the Umbral.
Why is the sword doing that? What sword is that?
It's one of the legendaries. I forgot the name of it.
Wow.
You need skull gems or claw gems. Was it elemental or neutral?
Lame.
You just need a bunch of rare items.
I have a whole bunch, but I don't know if I can make it. I don't have the recipe.
Recipes?
Oh,
that's
to
a
get
thing?
that you need to get lucky with a drop.
There's recipes?
Oh.
To make certain gear?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's recipes for everything. When you fight a new monster, you get the recipe for its armor and weapons.
Oh, I thought you meant like there's certain weapon and armor you make from a certain like recipe. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah.
Okay, well I feel dumb.
Yellow drop. It's a recipe for legendary armor, not a legendary weapon.
Oh, I've gotten a ton of those, but I haven't gotten any armor or anything out of it yet.
Huh. Interesting. I feel dumb, but then again, I've been doing more of a focusing on having my co-op partner enjoy the game and be able to help me and my stream to be as entertaining as possible. Now, if I was doing this solo, I definitely would be paying more attention and be a lot slower. Because I do... ow. Oh my god. Thanks for trapping everything, you asshole.
I'm so glad this is a level 6, because the level 12 one is so annoying. That's all he does is do that.
Yeah. I'm sure. Unfortunately, I have not played this game, so...
Oh, he has to hit a tree. Oh.
I'm not that far. Unfortunately, all this was also helped, so... I definitely probably would be a lot further if I was solo.
I'm telling you right now, yeah, the difficulty is lowered on the monsters.
I'm assuming. I mean, it has to be.
But some monsters are just almost impossible.
Yeah.
I just hate fighting some monsters.
To be fair, I'm also more of a solo player. But only because PSO, Phantasy Star Online, has made me more solo. Because that game was first comes first serve with rare drops. Until the PSO Blue Burst came out, which is the private server. But that's a lot of my monster huntering has been solo. To be fair though, I've done a few bit of co-op. Yes. Any PS4 or PC, which my PC version on Monster Hunter is still fairly early. I did not play much of it because I normally don't start multiple files. Oh my god. Thanks for running away, you fucknut. I love that you can move this far in this. The Monster Hunter spin to win is not as long either, and it's really deadly if you use it a lot, the hammer. It gets me fucked a lot. I gotta switch to a different weapon. I was using this because it's neutral or elementless. Yeah, I want an emote, sure. Oh, head smack.
That gotta hurt.
Yeah, I head smacked him.
Why
Plat.
do they call it a hook when he has claws?
That's a good question.
Ooh, nice sandbag.
Oh my god. Yeah, just sit there. Take that electric ball to the face. And I feel like I've done jack shit. I've been missing a lot more than I care to admit. And I was with all the bosses having vampirism.
Having what?
The vampirism skill or whatever it is. The teeth ability when he transforms into his next state.
Oh, it's basically when he's in raid.
Yeah, it's
More damage.
plenty of
Not as staggered as much.
Yeah.
There's two states. There's either enraged or aether state, which is aether state is worse than enraged.
Is that where he's like purple or something?
That's when they channel their elemental powers for stronger attacks.
Because I've seen another icon on a boss before. I don't know if that was what that is or not.
Yeah, the blue one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's aether state.
Okay. I know I've seen a few aether bosses. I just to be fair, I'm fighting it, so I don't really know the names of it either. But yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It took me a while to figure out what bosses in Monster Hunter were tempered.
Nice.
To be fair, though, you barely don't have much to go off of for tempered, because they don't change. The only way you tell is the icon when you start the fight, or start the mission. This literally has a monster transforming into something, and that's not really. It's not really like a. It doesn't stick, so he's stronger for moments, but not forever. Tempered fights in Monster Hunter. That's the whole round. So one wrong move, you're fucked. Don't even get me started.
These are made by the creators of Fortnite. This is as good as it's gonna get.
The creators of what?
Fortnite.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. See, now that's a game. Is so many people I know have requested me do Fortnite. Popular as it is, no. I am not in the PvP scene. Much less a free-for-all battle arena free PvP. That is my least favorite of all the PvP scenes. The free-for-all battle ones, like PUBG and shit. Not into that. Yeah, and I know there's teams in that game too, but that's what it is. It's basically just you're in a map, kill everybody, so you be the last one standing. I'm not into that shit. Like, I don't like PvP as is, but I don't mind doing, like, I don't know, Dark Souls PvP if I can help it. I really avoid it, but because I like playing the story. But if it's like, I'll play Smash Brothers PvP. I'll play people in Mario Kart Online if you guys want to play Mario Kart. I think it's 8 on the Switch version. I haven't played much of that either, though, because I just been doing other things, but I have work and, you know, other streams. But, like, I'll play PvP with that kind of stuff because that's more fun. And it's more, like, contained, you know?
Right.
I don't like to search around maps endlessly to shoot somebody. That's why, like, I spent hours and years on not only Halo, but also on Castle Wolfenstein back on Xbox. And after getting off of that, I just not care for PvP after that. Let's see. But yeah, no, I do love some sort of PvP. It's just, it's got to be, like, contained. And it's not, don't expect too many streams on that kind of stuff, though. It gets boring for me. I don't know if you guys prefer, like, RPGs or action or adventure games or story stuff, but I do. I like my
adventure games.
I like my Marios, I like my Donkey Kongs, I like my Mega Mans, I like my Zelda, I like my Dark Souls, I like my Pokemon, I like Final Fantasy.
I really haven't played any Zelda games. I watched a playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I did have a friend who used to play Zelda live. It was a really sad though how he got into Zelda. His mom got into it and his mom died of cancer.
Oh. That
Love
sucks.
Zelda.
See, I love Zelda too, and I gotta play more Breath of the Wild. I have not beaten it just because of, again, timing and constraints with other things, but like I do love Zelda. My favorite Zelda so far is Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. But that's touching story and it really sucks.
Yeah.
I have a proposal for you, Slayer.
Okay. We got a bunch of... Well, we probably do got a bunch of other story-specific monsters to fight. We just been doing the other, like, exclamation marks, not specifically the main ones, only because I've been trying to...
Those are part of the story.
Oh, I know they are. It's just... I don't know... Oh, that... Okay, I see some of them now.
Oh yeah, and Badger, the sword is called the Hunger.
Oh, how do you get it? I want to know. I want it in my possession.
But...
Got a second, Slayer?
There is a quest where you have to build one of the legendary weapons, but I forgot which bosses drop which.
Oh, okay. But it's far away from the Radiant and Umbrals, isn't it?
I remember getting them from the lava looking one.
The Charog?
Yeah.
Which one? The Firebrand?
If it's above level 8.
Hold on, let me
So the
look.
408 or the Firebrand.
Pursuit, Firebrand, Charog. Yeah, it's just level 8. I don't have anything higher than that.
Level 13.
Ooh, but I did unlock I unlocked a better Embermane. We've already fought 2 of them. I have the Bloodfire
I can think of a few things you could do.
which is level 10 difficulty. Damage Embermane's head with heavy attacks while it's charging it to stun.
Oh, that one, okay.
Yeah.
It's basically when he's more tricky when charging.
But yeah. Can I even upgrade my Embermane armor? What do you need? Yeah, I need Bloodfire Embermane parts. I have 40 smoked declaws? Holy crap. I really haven't been doing anything with the Embermane.
They're basically 3 legendary weapons. One's a hammer, one's a sword, and one's a war pike.
I probably will use a sword.
Yeah, the special ability with the sword is that you take damage over time, but you gain lifesteal. You also get more attack speed, and you do more area damage.
So that's an ability, right?
That's a unique effect for that sword.
Ooh, so so basically, if you're low, it's kind of bad. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you're able to do continuous damage because of lifesteal, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that's why it's hard. It's gonna be hard for me to use it against things that are high speed or that run a lot like the Umbral.
Yeah.
I hate that thing, man. And that's what I mean by they get harder. They rely on more elemental, but they also learn. They learn more patterns of players and they perform differently. They don't just do the same thing.
There you are.
Oh, that's good.
Get them before they-
I think Monster Hunter World doesn't do that.
Yeah.
If I recall. Alright.
And the higher
Also,
difficulty, you'll be also get 1 revive syringe instead of 3.
Yep, and that's what sucks.
Good. Well, I mean, good. Well, it's
At
good.
that point, you'll have a bunch of stuff to keep you alive, though.
It's
Have a
good.
bunch of, like,
Yeah, it's good that they make the game harder and not just, oh, here's harder enemies, but you can revive a shit ton of times. Because that's what Monster Hunter does. Like, there's missions where normally you have up to 3 losses, 3 knockouts before your mission's over. In some fights, you literally have 1 knockout and it's over.
yeah.
So-
In my opinion, they should have started you off with 1 revive, since the monsters were easier to defeat.
True, Monster Hunter World is very good for noobs. It's very easy for newbies.
Yeah.
And I still, even if I had experience with Dark Souls and Monster Hunter prior, I was still bad at the original Monster Hunters for the PSP and stuff like that. So my main is dabbling with Monster Hunter World the most. It was because of that I got back into the more difficult Monster Hunter. Me playing the Switch version, the Monster Hunter Ultimate Generations, which is a culmination of all the other Monster Hunters. Because you literally go to hub worlds and different maps from from the other versions of Monster Hunter. I've already visited levels from the PSP versions, and I love that game. And because of that, I've done a lot more in those kind of games than I would have ever. But Monster Hunter World is very good for new players. For anyone who's played Monster Hunter World, it's very good for new players. If anyone wants to get in it, I can always help people if you guys want to play it ever. Or if anyone's new to it, I can always help for anyone in chat, if anyone's still awake in my chat, that is. I mean, oh, I do have plenty of people still in here. They're just lurking. And I have plenty of new people, thanks to this game. My chat's only dead because they're lurking or probably using me as a good way to pass out. I don't know. I don't know what time zone.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, he's talking, but I don't see anyone chatting.
No, I'm talking to you guys specifically, more or less. But like, I'm still, you could still hear me. It's just, yeah, no one in chat. No one's really been lively. You guys are the first people in chat for in at least an hour. My last chat before. Yeah, well, my last chatter before you guys was 125. Followed by, after that, it was 141 by Tough Badger. So, yeah, you guys are my more recent chatters, and especially now. Why is this fucking...
I'm a shy, timid human being, so... I'm a shy human being, so I don't talk a lot when it comes to actually speaking.
I'm a very shy person.
I get awkward on keeping a conversation.
Oh yeah. Well, it's thanks to you. It's thanks to Twitch that I got a lot better at that. But in my personal life with friends outside of my like element, I'm very bad at that. Like if I'm talking about like Dragon Ball Z or video games, oh yeah, I can talk all fucking day. But if I'm talking about like something like what's going down in the real world, I know jack shit. Even then, I live under a rock. Sad to say, but like.
Anyway, I hate Dragon Ball Z with a passion.
Ah, well.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah. People have their opinions. I grew up on that show, and I still love it to this day.
Yeah, I grew up on it, but the thing is, since now that I'm a heavy anime watcher, it just disgusts me as an anime watcher because it's mainstream. The same thing with Naruto. It's mainstream.
Touche.
Yeah, it pisses a lot of people off. They don't like mainstream.
I mean, I have no problem with Naruto or Dragon Ball.
They're good, don't get me wrong. Just
I mean, I that's one thing. That is one reason why I dislike that kind of. I can understand shonen anime, and it's unfortunate that they are as mainstream as they are. Because I hate mainstream too. It's just I grew up on Naruto and Dragon Ball. Like right. I do like Bleach and stuff like that, but there's a reason why I dislike One Piece. One, it's not a thing for me, but it's also just too fucking long and popular.
I've never watched One Piece. And
I'm not into the pirate scene either.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, no, I get you. Shonen is way too popular. Unfortunately, though, that's what I grew up on. Toonami and Adult Swim, so a good chunk of that's all the shonen shit. Right. But I'm trying to get into more variety of anime. Like, I recently was trying to watch a bit of Seven Deadly Sins, and I was watching a few other things, and I just kind of don't have a lot of time. But yeah, no.
Seven Deadly Sins is going whack.
So I've heard. I've only seen I've seen the first season, so like no spoilers otherwise, but like I heard it's going bad. That's okay.
Yeah, the current season is trash, absolute garbage.
All the new animes that are going mainstream now, they might get accepted. I don't know if they're shown it, but all the new ones they're decent. Like Fire Force, Doctor Stone, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer.
Those are good.
Those are good, but they're mainstream.
Demon Slayer is really good.
Yeah, they are mainstream, which is why I hate myself for watching them, but they're so good.
They're good though.
Oh.
I've never seen Doctor Stone. I hear that anime recommended, but My Hero Academia though, so good.
Doctor Stone is my personal favorite, actually.
My favorite anime, of course, is Inuyasha, which is not mainstream.
Inuyasha, late night Adult Swim.
That's not mainstream because that's not shonen at all. But unfortunately, Inuyasha suffers because her actual work is better with comedy. Inuyasha's serious. If anyone's ever watched Ranma or read Ranma 1/2.
Yeah, I've seen it.
That's one of her other works. But Inuyasha's still one of my favorite series. Yes, in the late night Adult Swim back when I was like in 8th grade. Oh, good old days. But like that's a non-shonen series, so a good thing it didn't get that much love. So that's why I actually like that series, even though it kind of is not aged very well, unfortunately. It does have a second half. It does have a second half which finishes off the manga, which is actually far better than what the first half did. But yes, the Inuyasha is one of my favorites. I like Trigun. That's another great show. Cowboy Bebop, Trigun. It's usually the shorter animes that are the better ones because they don't drag on. That's why One Piece and Pokemon to me can just go die.
Oh, I've watched the entire.
Have you? I have too, actually. Pokemon. I've watched all the way up until now. It's ridiculous.
The ending was kind of stupid.
I gave up on it.
They don't kill my boy Ash off like that.
What the hell? This thing extended his wings.
Bro, why is it flying?
It's an owl?
It's never flown.
Oh. I mean,
Oh, this one does.
Look at its massive size.
it flies? Because the last one I fought fly. What is with this? I didn't... That's the first. I mean, I've never actually had an ice boss freeze me before. Does this thing not normally fly? Because the last ball, I mean, it doesn't stay in the air for long periods. It normally does fly briefly, though. At least the last one I fought. Not the ice version, but the original. Oh. I guess. It is definitely newer to me. No, I don't know. It's newer to me, though. It's probably not all that strong. It's still an early, like, I think it was, what, level 5? It's level 6 or something like that. Oh, fire finna win. Fire spin to win. Oh, man, OP. OP is shit. Eat my Mega Man shield. That's what I call it. It's my equivalent to my Leaf Shield. This boss, I don't know if it knows what it's doing right now. 50k, 50. I thought I already got that achievement. That's okay. Ah, I ran into this. I'll tell you right now. I ran into the ice. To be fair, I've been. Ah! Me and you, Badger. Me and you.
It's literally a mixture of a fucking grizzly bear and an owl. It could not be any worse.
Probably not. And I'm glad this game doesn't have fall damage or Dark Souls deaths, because me and Badger would just have died just now.
You died.
God, I love Dark Souls. No. The best is when you PC mod it. Thanks, Obama. That's an actual you died message, yes. It's a mod on PC, yes. It's fucking great.
Have you seen PewDiePie play it? I enjoyed that.
I have. The first one. I've seen him play all of them, but I enjoy his Dark Souls one the best. Just because it's the least edited.
I think I played Dark Souls 2.
Like, I watched his Dark Souls 2 playthrough, and then midway through it, he kind of just stopped doing it. I think he, like, streamed the rest of it, but I got so upset because that was the only reason why I subbed to him. And then I watched a bit of his Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and he, like, it was so edited that I don't even know if he beat it, but it was so edited it just didn't feel like a series to me. Dark Souls 1 was edited, but he literally did, like, he's shown off the most of it is what I mean.
Right.
But yes, I loved his Dark Souls 1 video. That's what I subbed to him for. Yeah, I love Dark Souls. I'm in love with Dark Souls. It's my favorite video game franchise. Monster Hunter World is my favorite video game of the modern era. Dark Souls is my favorite...
Under him, help.
Oh no. Dark Souls is my favorite franchise of the modern era. Monster Hunter World is my favorite video game of modern era. PSO Phantasy Star Online is my favorite video game of all time. So if you're into Monster Hunter World, Dark Souls, or even old school Nintendo stuff, you're in for a treat because I've been playing a lot of retro, and I will be dabbling in this, and I will be dabbling back into Monster Hunter World, and I am currently working through Bloodborne again, solo. But I'm also going to be doing a Bloodborne community run for anyone who has the PS4. I'm just currently finishing off Bloodborne solo because I wanted to just do that because that's what I did for the other games. All right, that was fun. I want to try and can I fucking get this audio issue split? I don't like how this is a thing. I don't know.
Every time we leave the game, it does that. It like stops for a minute and then it'll load in.
Yeah, it does that. I don't know why.
Options.
Pisses me off is that my audio source keeps like going from split back to one source, and it just fucking annoys me. I don't know why this happens. Like, I used to have it set fine, and now it just... Because you're all under the game.
What did I need? What did I need frost wing feathers for again? Oh, wait. Yeah, no. That's not what I needed frost feathers for.
Mastery.
New item acquired, Glacial Prism.
It was so annoying to level up Behemoth Mastery.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm trying to be Behemoth Mastery 25. I'm halfway there. I also need to start using different weapons.
Yeah, I have at least one weapon in each category.
I keep forgetting. Why am I trying to change up audio when this is going through the games chat? I was using Discord earlier, sorry, and my brain derped. I'm so used to that when I
don't know why my brain is so stupid. I put on frostwing boots. What am I doing?
My brain was dumb too. I was not literally changing my armor and weapon output this whole damn time until just now with that last one. Okay,
Level up Repeater's Mastery. How did I get Repeater's Mastery just for putting them on? Okay. This game. Okay.
Things happen, I guess.
Yeah, I need to start maining the repeaters.
I haven't even used the repeaters. I've dealt like 100 damage with them and that was it.
Because I made the repeaters and I have them at Mastery 19. So yeah.
I got a challenge to get to the 10K.
I would speak with you. I have a task.
Fight a flame. That would be wonderful if you have any on your list.
Say
Pretty
again?
sure aliens on there.
Goodbye.
Who?
I was talking to Lib.
Lil B.
Lib. I don't know. Lil B. Okay.
A lot of people miss
There we
that
go.
extra L. L-I-L. It's all good. I
Yeah.
don't really. You can call me that or Brett. My name is Brett. If you want to call me that.
Oh, that's why your name's Lil B. Okay.
Yes, actually, my initials are BL. I just took them and swapped them. LB was an old nickname that my friends used to give me. Fun fact. Lil B is
Luigi
a
Bros.
self-proclaimed nickname, but there's a reason why I use it. But my name is Brett. Yes, that's where the B comes from. My old nickname on PSO MMO was 8-Ball, actually. But still, because my original name was
8-Ball?
Brett.
Oh.
8-Ball, because my original name on PSO was Brett 8. My birth year is 89. So
Good
I
day
used to
to
be
you.
called Brett 8 or Brett 89.
Thank
Hence,
you for
a
your
lot of the
efforts.
names like 8-Ball, but also later switched it to Brett L. My name was Brett Lawrence, so I took
can
that
do this.
and named it Lil B. Took my initials.
Show the
Basically, they're
behemoths
basically
no
swapped.
mercy.
It's an old
Time to get to
nickname
work.
from high school, but I took my initials and swapped them.
Glad
Yeah.
you're here. Always stay
Final
prepared.
letter
89?
You have behemoths to slay.
Yes, that's why my
born in
that's why my
2001.
name is usually Lil B 89 or 0891 or 089.
Oh. I was born in
89.
2001.
Yeah. I mean, you may be a bit younger, but still, it's all good. You're
I'm
still a gamer.
yeah,
You're
I'm
still.
younger.
At least you're not. At least you're not like 12.
Oh, yeah, I'm an adult. I can do what I need to do. I'm
Exactly.
still-
No, like I have no problem playing with kids because I was playing with one earlier. He actually sounds like his balls have dropped slightly. But there was a kid who I have in
Right.
my Discord. I'm sorry if you're in chat ever and you watch my video, but there was a kid who was in my Discord and watched my YouTube video. Literally, he sounds like, "Hi guys," it gets annoying. He wanted to Discord.
I have no problem with those kids.
I have no problem with him
Well,
either.
some of
It's
them.
just my issue with him was he wanted to Discord call me with video, so he wanted me to focus on his video. And I was playing Pokemon. I was like, I can't, kid. Your voice on top of you literally distracting me, and that's my issue with him. I have no issues with 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds who want to play games with me. I have no problem with that. My biggest issue is with me trying to actually focus on the game. Or,
Yes,
you know,
I was hoping
my
to see you.
old mod
See
was
you
a
again
12-year-old who was overstepped his boundaries plenty of times. So I have issues with some young kids. That and a lot of my fan base from YouTube were
You
like
require something.
14. So I have no problem at
Go.
all.
You are needed on the frontier.
That's another
Welcome,
reason why I
Slayer.
don't play shooters. I don't want to hear you. I fucked your mother every day. Trust me, I've heard that plenty back on the Xbox.
Dude, I
days.
literally hear that all the time. I play Rust on PC, and that's all I hear. I said, how do you get this item from said item? Oh, you fuck your mom to get it. I'm hey, really, bro?
I get you're 12 or 13 or maybe early adult, but shut the fuck up about it. Jesus Christ.
I always say like, oh, haven't heard that one before.
No, that's all you hear on co-op, not co-op, but PvP related games or any related games that have some sort of versus. It doesn't even have to be versus. I'm sure in Dark Souls I'd probably get that.
If there was, is there multiplayer?
There is co-op, yes, but there's also PvP. I mean, it's not.
Aha.
It's not. It's as Dark Souls. I don't know if it's geared towards that. Like maybe some games like this and Monster Hunter and other things like that are probably more geared towards cooperative play. But
May
I
we
mean,
speak?
you can play it. It's more or less have a person join your world and you go up to the boss and that's it. It's not like
What's up, Slayer?
you can stay in the person's game the whole time. Like how you guys are here fighting with me, fighting the boss. It's more or less like, here, I'm going to drop my sign, summon them, help me through the world, and fight the boss. Once the boss is dead, that person can no longer join your world in that area again until you go to a different map. Its cooperative play is more or less hand-holdy than other games as well. Dark
Right.
Souls itself is not hand-holdy at all. I think I am... Oh, what is escalation? Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh.
escalation is basically you fight more than one behemoth.
Well, I don't...
Not at the same time, but there's like different areas. Like at first you'll fight one behemoth, it's like the lowest level you can get. and then you'll fight 2 of them, which are like level 4, and then another one you fight 1, and then you'll fight 2 at the end.
Yeah, it's hard. Oh crap! What kind of escalation is this?
I didn't mean
It's
to.
the one that's to level 13.
I did not mean.
We're gonna get raped.
Yeah, shit. If it's going through, fuck.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. My bad. But yeah, we're gonna.
No, it's fine.
We're gonna get
wrecked,
hard.
raped. Dude, I say raped all the time when I talk about enemies fucking me. Literally, just said it right there. Don't worry. There's some things I have issues with in chat. If you outright say things that literally reference rape, or racism, or political stuff. Oh man, I did not mean to do this. I'm using a PS4 controller and I keep hitting the wrong button. And I've also been playing a lot of Phantasy Star or Final Fantasy, which my buttons for that game are like circle for action and X for back. So I'm playing.
That's also
I'm hitting
Ninja's favorite game.
Wow.
It is.
Nice. I love Final Fantasy, but I've never played the originals. I've only played my very first was 10.
Is Cloud from Final Fantasy, or am I incorrect?
Yeah, no, Cloud 7. Cloud Strife is from the Final Fantasy 7. He's gonna be in the new one, the remake. But yes, he's number 7.
I enjoyed playing in Super Smash and abusing his moves.
I have not played as Cloud, unfortunately.
I don't like that he's in his underwear, but that's cool.
The fuck?
Remember why we're
that's the Wii U 3DS version, isn't it? I mean, he's in the new one too, but that's where I think he started.
Oh my! Wait, can you change your armor?
Maelstrom storm surges are interacting with the lodestar.
Or you just fight with what you got?
I mean, that's usually how it's been going for me.
Be cautious.
Nope. I've never been able to switch loadouts in battle. God damn it.
Darn.
That's still dumb to me, but I get it. I did not mean to.
Pick up this sword.
I tried to cancel it, but the thing didn't appear for. What's with the slug?
What is this?
Hey, that's what I said. What's with the slug? Ow.
Don't touch the little gooey.
I'm getting fucked already.
Ah! Help!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
So you said don't touch the slugs?
Yeah, don't touch the trail that leads you.
They look electrifying.
I got charged Aether.
Okay, slug man. This thing like getting fucking wrecked. Like,
So pick up that sword.
I just did. I just said don't. Sorry, I did.
Oh, go
How I got it?
Get on the floor.
Well wrecked.
Yes, it's dead.
I mean, aside from him
Gotta fight
costing
two
me
at the
1
same
health,
time.
it wasn't that bad. I know this goes to 1 to 13.
Yeah, we're oh, what is that? What's that crystal?
The escalations, every time you finish like a level, you're able to get perks for the next behemoth fight.
The lantern can't hold all
You're
that
gonna
energy,
read them once you
but
get there.
burning off the excess can grant you some short-term benefits. Or so Arkham was saying. You just need to choose.
Uh-huh.
You've done all you can here. Ride the
Whee!
wave on up the ladder, Cap.
I've actually never done one of these.
Oh, this is your first time?
Oh, Nyazaga. Yeah. it
I
is.
just unlocked this apparently.
Oh, it's a Nyazaga. Oh, it's both. Alright, I'll let you guys fight the Nyazaga. I'll take care of the Nasher.
Okay.
You've got company. Detecting at least 2 behemoths in your position count.
Oh boy.
Come here, Nasher. Am I not dealing damage?
Yeah, can they turf war? Can they monster hunt each other?
Sadly, no.
Ow.
God dang it. No monster
I
hunting.
wish they would, though.
I know, right? Ah!
Ow! They're both going after me.
I'm not very good at doing double, multiple opponents. I've never been good at. Oh my god. Hey, weird cat badger thing.
Huh?
Ow.
Oh, that's a beaver.
That's a beaver?
Don't
Alright,
ever
there's
disrespect me calling this thing a badger. What are you?
I'm sorry, his picture looks like a beaver, but him as a thing looks more like a badger. It's a weird tail, right? Also, beaver? That thing does not look like a beaver.
Yeah, look at his teeth.
His picture does.
His tail. Look at it.
Eh,
How could I run?
it's more badger.
Or maybe Wolverine, maybe?
I mean, yeah, looking at him now in the actual fight, but his tail does not look beaver. Don't know why I said badger though, but still. Also, yeah, no, it's a mixture between beaver and dinosaur.
Nah, it's not gonna lower this. Oh, ouch.
Ow. Ow. A lot of stamina.
Okay, I'm spinning to win. Alright.
He's catching me with that.
That actually did.
Hello, Beaver Man.
Okay, one's
Up
dead.
nice, suckers dead.
Yeah, I don't know how much you guys do, but I pretty much stitch them off. I was able to freaking switch the weapons that were good against me.
You earned your pay on that one, Skipper. One more behemoth down.
Is it dead? Oh, it's dead.
Yup.
Ah.
This is actually pretty cool. I like this. Too bad it's gonna fuck the shit out of it.
We'll be fine.
I do like the multiple monster battles and stuff like that. Wow.
Oh, Rift Stalker? Oh, so we can't change our equipment?
No.
Aw, so I gotta fight a Rift Stalker with poo-poo pistols?
Oh, we're fighting a Rift Stalker? We
Yes.
are. Ooh.
I mean, I'm using my Ember Cutlass, unfortunately.
And you're using it. You're using his weapons too. Oh, this is bad.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ah!
I think I'm gonna do that.
What the fuck? Bat rat. Egyptian cat? Bat rat?
It's
This
an
thing reminds me of-
interdimensional rat.
I mean, it looks like Beerus from Dragon Ball Super.
It does.
But except this thing is more rat. Or bat, I mean. With the ears.
Ow.
Fuck!
No, I missed it.
Oh, I
You
got
actually got it. Nice.
I just smacked it in the face. Is that what ends that?
Yeah, you staggered him.
Oh, well.
But he won't teleport or do any of his annoying moves. Like
It's pretty cool. I do like the things designed. That's a big thing for me in Monster Hunter as well as the boss. This game has boss bosses. Ow, I like it this thing. You yet. Hit you in the butt though. Hit you in the butt though. Ah, wow. Nearly destroyed me in one hit. Alright, I'm not gonna make it here. I'm not gonna risk it. Not until I'm completely out. I don't want to risk you guys taking out unnecessary damage. Yo, I go, get out of there.
Oh, I just immediately got hit as soon as I got in here. What was that?
Yeah, it was one of those circles, I think.
Dang it.
Those little circle things.
Oh, immediately got him out again.
I mean, I just hit him. I staggered him because of timing and convenience. Oh, GG.
Keep doing that. Ooh, I'm doing way more damage. Holy crap. Oh.
I was getting mad, so get ready to just dodge. Don't.
I don't know where he is.
Put away your weapon.
Oh, God. He happened to hit me. I didn't even know he was coming out there. Woo! By accident.
Look at you spinning around.
Yeah, I kind of accidentally used it too early or too soon. I was nowhere near him throughout most of that.
Oh no!
Like puffing out of the gun.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the stupid bomb explosion.
Oh, something else.
Take extra weapon damage. Oh, he's getting way too close to me.
Oh god. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, he takes damage from that too. That's cool.
Raise your break again.
Teleport him. Oh,
He's after me.
Yeah, he targets one person. He chooses.
Ah.
Something. Yeah, they target. Oh, he's over here next.
Oh god, he's sinking. Ah, not this again. Oh, I can't see this time. He's stunned. Or
Wow.
corrupt and attack the go. Oh god.
Ow. Yeah, there's another reason I hate this one.
Oh fuck. He only got me because of his dumb poison. It was right where this heal was. Good.
Oh, it's
And he's dead.
anyway.
Good.
Good work. That's one less behemoth to deal with. And I doubt it'll be your last.
I mean, that was not bad for him.
Wait, how do you replenish your items?
And some of the options, when you use the crystal, it gives you the option to refill.
Hold on. Where are the options at? I don't see it.
That's if you get it. That's the thing. You have to get lucky at it.
Oh.
I haven't had it yet either. If I did, I didn't notice it.
Oh, here you go.
Oh. I see.
Oh. You're not gonna like this nasty.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's this?
Euphorious and
the dragon.
Oh, this is. Oh, well, this is gonna kind of screw me over because I'm using frost weapons. Uh oh.
This is the last one.
God, I've already fought both of these, so I mean. Ah! Except I hate Owl, man. Ah, and ads. Oh, good. Ah! Not have the ads, but.
This is...
Saint Remnant. You don't need.
I'll flying.
You like my fucking boost to the face, yeah, but thank God I fucked up his health.
God!
I did some pretty good work on Elk Man over there.
So if you stand still, it literally will try to attack you.
Oh, touché.
Like the map attack.
Yeah, I know that.
Gotta take care of the owl first.
I mean, he was kind of close to me at the moment, and also I'm strong against him. Don't stun me inside that, you asshole. To be fair, I'm also strong against him. The weapon I have to fire is.
How's that?
Now kill all these little fucking bads.
Yeah, no, ads can go shove it. They probably will be servable as fodder to my weapon, though. They'll probably help me get my, special. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's doubled.
Goodbye, man.
Break 25 behemoth parts.
Is this the best way to collect items?
Yeah.
Are you getting mad items?
Yeah, I'm getting everything. All of it. I actually kind of need these parts for it. Ouch! It's even headbutting.
Next 7 hits and powers. Sorry, but your butt gets another strike already.
I'm taking so much damage, I need to back up.
I just risked all of that.
Yeah, we're done.
Looks like that's the worst of it. More charged in for us.
It's not even bad.
Go get the crystal.
What?
A little
What
bit.
crystal? Oh, him.
What?
I was like, what?
Ooh.
So basically, that last crystal collects like the little items that you probably miss.
Yeah, everything.
Saba. Nice. Not actually.
I
not
got
too
so much stuff. Holy.
Well, you're welcome. Oh my god. Okay, that's probably gonna help me be able to level up some shit. I got some rare shit. That time though. God damn. Wow. I was not expecting to accidentally do that quest. Or that mission, whatever. Whoops.
What can wills do for you?
Well, some mistakes can be a good thing. And I'm running out of concussive grenade. No.
What happened?
Running out of grenades.
Oh. Let's go to
Never mind.
equipment.
I should have made 63.
Quest. Oh, well, I've completed that. Gathering. Who do I need to be going to? You.
Keep your... We have much to discuss.
Talented. Focus your talent. The charge etheric power you draw into your lantern
Aether
capacitor
is
as an
everywhere.
escalation hunts can be auto-tuned to grant you special
Always
talents.
seek ways
Visit
to
Arcane
improve.
Drew in Ramsgate to auto-tune your lantern capacitor. These special talents only work on escalation hunts, but each one you unlock will permanently increase power and resist. Aha!
I will see
I
you
just
soon.
got that myself.
I hope. Take care, Slayer.
Crafting. How do you attune it?
Go to the...
Well, hello
There's a thing next to Archon Drew. There's a little torch looking thing.
Oh crap! I see it.
Steer clear
Ooh.
of the dark
So
clouds.
AMP
Slayer.
upgrade, squad goals, torrent shield, and amp upgrade.
So this. Oh, that's what this is.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
No, at first you only get 1 talent point, and the way to get more is by basically doing escalations.
So how do
You'll
I
get
put
XP
it
for
so
it.
it's permanently in there?
Yeah, it's and you're able to upgrade the perk to have its full effect. And if you're able to get it during the escalation, you'll have higher percentage. Well, you get more out of it.
Still 10k damage with the guns. Okay, well I only have 3.2k. Okay. Is there umbral guns or no?
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. How do you get said radiant and umbral guns?
You have to kill the radiant or the
I have.
umbral.
Something worth
Then
investigating.
you go to the Admiral's Eye, and they're at the bottom. You're feeding crafting.
I don't see them. I just see.
Is it called Twilight Barrel?
No, I don't see it. I think you have to do something to unlock it.
Now is
Yeah,
that
I don't remember that very much.
Stormclaw. Or find him again? I bet.
Well, he's a exclamation. I'm doing. I was trying to just get through all the exclamation marks, purples and yellow ones. Some of the ones that
Actually,
I'm doing
I
is
need to
because
find
they're
him
still low, and I'm still like. Not very good game, but a lot of. If you want, we can do some of the higher end ones.
No, it's probably better if you do these.
Yeah, a lot of
'Cause
these are like
all
level
the-
5s and 6s. The
all the
high end
parts
ones are like
I'm
level
getting.
9s and 8s.
Accidents happen. That was a beautiful one that happened last game because I got so many parts and items.
Yeah. I was able to. Well, I really should actually kind of change my shit. Nah, blah. Yeah, I really should make a load up maybe, but eh.
Oh. Yeah, no. Grants a portion of my shield to my allies. That's why I've been dying so much with that thing. I haven't been reading.
Hmm?
I haven't been reading. I've been giving my shield to my friends, but I haven't been using a lot. That's why I keep getting hit so much and taking so much damage.
Things
What did I
happen.
just put on?
Heroic behemoths. What? Ribbon dye. Ew, that looks nasty.
What?
One of the dyes that I have. Yeah, you can see, look at my character.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I have that
That's
same
cute.
armor, by the way. Oh, what?
I look so dumb.
What?
Mike, I look like from like a old school like 60s horror movie character.
Oh.
I don't know. I just don't like this. Like, what the fuck? I look like I should be able to swim.
Yeah, your outfit choice there, your cross-dressing is amazing.
Ah, appreciate it. I mean, it's got my highest resistance.
But just as long as it's not Terra, you should be fine.
Nope. That thing's still. Are we all following the same path? I hope it's this way.
Oh, I'm just going to collect items,
Oh,
which is what
Touche.
you should do before every match.
touche.
you
I
run
kind
out
of.
of
Well,
potions.
I haven't really been focusing on that.
Yeah,
do that
if you
more.
run out of potions, that's it.
It comes in handy later on once you
Oh,
need all of
definitely.
them.
Well, that's the thing I do in Monster Hunter, so I should get in that habit. Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
And I'm already getting smacked.
That's alright. I'll get used to it. Oh! To be fair, that was actually never explained to me. It's just it's in the game, so I did it, but I didn't do it enough.
I forgot I don't have fist on. What is that? Oh, those radiants are guns. Radiant guns.
Yeah.
We gotta make a fight the freaking radiant beast. I'm telling you, he's gonna. That's not gonna be fun.
Shield. And it gives out a nice nifty little strength boost.
Yep.
For everybody, so it's nice. Bet it doesn't last that long, but it's a
Ow.
nice little boost for you guys. That's why I have it up. Did he just heal somehow? I just wonder if he should have had more help.
Nighty night night.
Get fucked, I just boosted and now I'm doing spin to win. God damn it. Yes, stay there. Oh man, that strength buff really helps with that.
Keeps kicking me around like a soccer ball and I'm not enjoying it. And I got hit.
I'm zigzagging and making all these different lines.
He's so far away.
Ah! I hate when they come. I'm on the side of that. Stop that! Where'd you go?
It ran.
Damn it! Of course it did. And I was.
Activated the power of the fidget spinner.
Hey man, that shit fucking wrecks. Well, it can.
Those things actually do wreck. When I was in high school and middle school, those things got banned because a kid threw it at a kid's head and ended up knocking him out.
Oh yeah. Those things will.
And teachers were tired of kids playing in class with them.
Well, to be fair, they were kind of. I mean, they're before. Yeah. How are they before me? They're after me. After my. They were something that's after my generation, but like it's just still. They will fuck somebody up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Who's saying this for me? Here, have some damage.
Yeah. Let me mount you, monster. Wait. Wait.
Ow! When they euthanize your dog.
A bit about a dog, what?
I said when you euthanize a dog.
Oh.
He had to be put down. He was too vicious.
Yes. Not bad though. Not bad though.
Okay. The Aethersmith Arcandrew believes you are nearly ready to face the legendary Maclorion. Oh god.
Legendary macaroni?
Legendary macaroni. My favorite food.
Oh god. Let's see what he looks like.
Better than Papa Guacamole from Bloodborne.
Tempest, Stormclaw. I've fought that one and I've never won. Well, where's the macaroni monster?
What?
Spend 5 talent points? What are talent points?
Those are the ones you get from.
Oh, I gotta
Aether
do
is
those.
on the wind.
Those of course not. We'll do those later. I'll do those later. I'll do more of those.
That point. King of the
In
Hill.
my younger days, I'd have done it myself.
Yeah, it's just basically doing the the mission we did with all the monsters. I have to do that over
That's
and
all
over.
for now.
That sounds like
Good day,
fun.
Slayer.
Just I need to get better at the damn game.
Yeah. Usually we can just do. I'm getting parts and stuff that I need already from what we're doing. So just continue to do all the little monsters you need to do, because I'm not trying to get fucked up.
I'm not either, but I also need. I keep hitting the wrong button. Touchpad. Blah, touchpad, please.
Yeah,
I'm
just
getting-
level yourself up, bro.
Oh,
I've
no,
already done the
I'm-
monsters, so
I'm trying to level myself up and just do quests.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
I'm getting parts
Slam
too,
ball.
just to upgrade. I'm also trying to, you know, farm too.
Oh yeah, farm. That's the whole
What
reason
brings you to the
that
Smithy
I'm
Slayer?
doing lower quest with
Like,
people.
I'm pretty much
I
leveling
can farm.
weapons for variety, so I can use it for other things, other monsters.
Oh, for real?
That's the thing. You should always make at least one elemental weapon of every type in every class, because you'll never know when you're gonna need it and what you're gonna have.
Well, so far I've just been focusing on sword. I'll eventually switch to different weapons.
Yeah, I have everything: chain blades, swords, hammers, everything.
Come back.
Hammers,
thing I
hammers
have
are
to-
really good late game, right?
Sit.
Turtle.
Say again?
Hammers are really good for late game fights, right?
Yeah. It's between the axes, the
Always good to
hammers,
see you,
and I believe the fist.
Oh yeah, I love those. Those are my favorite. What are
Yeah,
these
those
rams
are
for?
mostly because of the damage and the staggering that you could do at the same time.
Yeah. Be right back. Give me a second.
It's 3:37 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty late.
I haven't seen it in a while. Or today, technically.
Oh, okay. Whoop, upgrade.
Keep your blade. Keeping busy.
Getting completion for making the freaking hammer. Nice. I wasn't going to be focusing on hammers here, but I'm going to try it out. Wow, that's one badass looking armor. Some guy has. This guy right here has got some badass armor.
Oh shit.
I'm 13, bitches! Woo! I do wonder how
It
the
looks like a character, some figurine from our McDonald's.
I'm curious how the cold chili Switch version plays. I do love that this is cross-platform. I'm sorry, PS4 has to, Sony has to focus on that a bit more.
And I do agree on that.
My favorite
Because
Slayer.
like I can't wait to play Phantasy Star Online, which is a sequel to the Phantasy Star game I was telling you guys about. It's cross-platform, but I don't know how Sony's going to be playing that. I know Xbox, Switch, and PC are going to be able to all play together. I don't know if it's going to be coming out for PC or Switch and PS4, because the Japanese version has that, but I don't know, because the E3 was focused more on Microsoft, because they're the ones who pushed for getting that game finally released. PSO2 came out back in 2012. We're now just getting it in America. And I can't fucking wait. But if it's cross-platform with multiple platforms like PC and PS4 and Switch and Xbox, I'm fucking excited because fuck yes. That's so many people I get to have a chance to co-op. That's why this game is amazing for that reason. That's why I wish Monster
I
Hunter
was
World was
thinking of whether
cross-platform.
going to Final Fantasy. Oh my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I was ended nearly. I just said I wished Monster Hunter World was cross-platform.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about Final Fantasy now?
I don't know if cause I've been looking for games to play and Final Fantasy got my attention. I haven't seen anything on it yet.
Well, I don't know. Are you into more turn-based combat, or you do like action ARPG combat?
It could be both.
Well,
It doesn't
then
matter
Final
to me.
Fantasy would be in your alley. Because, well, it's a mixture of... Final Fantasy started off as turn-based, then it has, like, ATB or action time combat, where it's, like... It's still turn-based, but if you sit around in battle, your enemies will still attack. 7 And some of the later games, like 15, from what I've heard about 15, I've never played it, but 7 and stuff like that have become, the new 7 remake is actually ARPG. It's literally, it's an action game now. It's no longer turn-based. And I know the MMOs, of course, are going to be action combat, so like stuff like that. And then 12 is a bit based off of the MMO, so it has some action combat. So yeah, Final Fantasy's changed over the years. But if you have PC, you can get a handful of Final Fantasy games and some shitty-ass remakes of some poor... I'm not going to even go into. I've never played the remakes, but I know I don't like the way they look. People say that the UI is shitty. If you have a Switch, you can get 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, 12, and that's about it. If you have a PS4, you can get... I know you can get, I think, 14 or 15, and I think maybe 14. If you have PS3, you can get all the PS1 titles, which is 7, 8, 9, and of course, you know, 10, 10, 2, and all that. But yeah, like they're on a variety of platforms. It's amazing. If you're into that, I would look into it, depending on what consoles you have.
Oh, the guy came back.
Sweet. All right. Well, I was just upgrading to extras. Oh, I don't know if I can upgrade. Actually, get my shit upgraded. Let me check on my computer.
I want to upgrade my armor so bad, but the game's not letting me get.
Oh, what is your flag is doing there?
Oh, it's one of the. Oh, it's not mine. It's the other dude.
Oh, because it was glitching out.
Hello, Slayer.
Yeah, it's basically something from the battle pass that it has here, and it glitches out your little thing on purpose.
Ah, okay. Upgrade which armor I can upgrade. Oh shit, I still have to make... I still haven't made the Helion set? Oh god. I probably spent all the parts needed to make that for some things, and I never actually got... When I fought it, I never actually got any enough parts to make a damn thing. I got lucky in some fights. I'd get lucky to get his entire armor set, or I'd get nothing, or whatever. Gammon Society. I know it's meant to probably say, supposed to say Gammon, but Gammon. Guy next to me. Armor is fucking rad. This game is rad.
Oh, yes. I forgot the name of the monster. I know which armor he has. It's a radiant boss that you'll fight sooner or later.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, his name is Valomir.
Well, I have him actually.
It basically looks like a giant
yeah, right.
beetle.
Rhino stag beetle thing. Yeah, I actually have that fight.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be doing a level 6. Oh, it's the B. Harback.
Oh.
He's my lowest right now. Everyone else is 7 and above.
Oh, that's fine. I should said it still. That dude is annoying. Like, I don't even have its full armor set.
I don't know if I do have his full armor set, but I don't even have the Helion set. That's sad. However, I never did get enough to make his set, and I probably spent whatever Helion stuff I needed. I like this little turtle. It's so cute. Tortoise. If only it walked around and you can play with it like in the Monster Hunter's pig. God damn it. All I do is compare
you can carry
games.
the pig?
Yeah, the pig from Monster Hunter, the Poogie thing. I do that a lot. I compare games that are similar. I don't know if this is their intention, but it's basically just Monster Hunter. But Animu Monster Hunter. In fact, this feels more Animu than Monster Hunter, and that game is pretty Animu. I like that name. But before I say someone's name and they take it personally.
I feel like them beating.
people are too sensitive.
Demon's Bane. Slayer Captain. I'm the only one without the title. Not that it matters. All my fucking crunch bars from that stupid Final Fantasy VII Nestle event, whatever you want to call it. God damn you. Swear.
Nestle Crunch.
Yeah, I bought so many Nestle Crunches because I want my freaking Final Fantasy VII remake. Shit. Yeah, if we don't know about that. Square did a thing with Nestle, where if you buy a certain amount of Crunch bars or Babe Ruth or Butterfinger bars, you can have a chance to get an email for a theme and a bunch of in-game gear or in-game equipment.
Okay, Karabakh. We only have 19 seconds. Crap.
Oh, fuck. I don't think I changed my equipment. Nope. Too late.
Whoop.
I'm so used to Monster Hunter. I also have a loadout. I also didn't know what this thing's element was. I didn't pay attention to that. It's all good.
I just go with what I have.
To be
Just how I
fair,
always
you're
done.
not the only one. I love that. I can never. That's not gonna get old. I love that this game is trying to be comedic. It's a breath of fresh air, considering what I've been playing. Well, Final Fantasy V has been pretty fun.
They should make an open world version of this game. I want it.
I would love that. The same combat, the same, just more monsters.
Yep.
I want to see the monsters fighting each other.
That
Shit.
too.
You know, I wish Monster Hunter World was more open. I mean, it is, hence the name, but like, in the originals, you know, you would have cutscenes or a load screen every time you go to a different map. That's why they call it Monster Hunter World. They basically opened it up. Also, they opened it up to do so because they want monsters to chase your ass.
Yeah.
Or interrupt your fight.
Yes. Yeah, they also want monsters like Basil Geis. Fucker.
Wait, don't
Love
when a
that
monster.
monsters is...
Do you just like go in and take the parts, or is that like thing or?
Monster Hunter World, or in Monster Hunter in general,
Yes.
you basically slay the monster and you eventually cut it, and then you go and carve its body parts. Yes, it's not like this where you beat the boss and then it gives you it at the end of the match. It's similar to that though, because there are parts that you do for completing the mission. You do get parts for beating the monster too, and knocking parts off of it. So it's just like this. You can carve its tail off. You can cut off. You can break off its face, like teeth. You can break off armor parts off its legs. It's no different than this, but once you beat the boss, you actually do have to carve it up to get certain parts of it. Otherwise, you will just get whatever the mission gives you.
That would be easy.
So yes, it is basically this game. If you've never played it before, it's literally this game, except with also carving parts. Because you farm certain bosses to make weapons, you farm certain bosses to make armor. And then, unlike this game, though, where you're just leveling up your weapon to whatever the max level is, you have weapon pathways. So you have a weapon skill tree, so to speak. Going up from rarity 1 to 7 or 8 in some cases.
I believe it goes up to 12 now.
Does it really? It's been a while. I have not played it much.
Yeah.
I've only played one episode. I streamed one like part of Iceborne, and that was when it first came out. And then I stopped.
Yeah.
So like I said, the last thing I
believe
did was
the highest
Iceborne.
one I've seen is 13.
Ah, I mean I don't. Yeah, that's due to Iceborne. I'm assuming. I don't remember 13 being a rarity in the base game. This thing goes invisible. Well, kind of.
Sort of. Yeah, it's more like
see-through.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's more like see-through. Even that, invisibility in games, too, is not really invisible, because as long as you pay good enough attention, you can see it.
It's because of the pixels, that's why.
Well, there's one boss in Dark Souls that goes invisible.
That's why they have to do that, because the game's hard.
Touché. But the only way to tell where that boss is you, it's in a snow boss arena, so you have to watch for its footprints. which is clever as fuck, but that boss is legitimately invincible. But, like, after a good few smacks with his body, it bursts back, so...
But I heard that Dark Souls is like in the what is it called? I forgot what it's called. The Guinness Book of World Records, one of the most hardest games.
Nah, this game's harder. In my opinion, I'm gonna not lie. The Monster Hunter and this is way harder.
Really?
That's just me, though. No, that's just me, though. I've been playing Dark Souls for a long time. I've been playing that game since like 2010, 11, so I've gotten pretty damn good at the game. I'm gonna not lie, though. Some of the bosses in Monster Hunter are way harder. But that's just me. Not everyone's the same. Like, I've definitely spent a few hours on a boss fight before, but like, now that I've beaten the game over the years, it's not as hard as everyone says. Have you ever played it? If that's the case, if no, then yes, it's gonna kick your fucking ass. Guinness World Record of the hardest game ever, probably a little overthinking it, to be fair. There's way harder games. A good chunk of your retro games are hard. It's not as hard. It's not as infamous as everyone makes it out to seem. I promise. But that's okay. Everyone has their opinions. You may think a game is hard. To me, it's not, only because I've been playing.
I couldn't even get past level 2 of Dark Souls level 2. I literally quit because I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Don't feel bad. I quit when I first played that game on the skeletons. Fucking first area is a hub world where you can level up, and there's also an area where you can go fight skeletons into a catacomb. Fucking quit that game for a year.
Red amiibo.
However, that's just my opinion. These games are harder. Not that I'm not saying that these games are hard, but this game to me is harder than Dark Souls. Some of the bosses will kick your ass far more than any of the Dark Souls bosses. The hardest things in Dark Souls are the areas. Because the enemies will kick your ass more than the boss will. You'll die to gravity more than the bosses.
And that's where all the memes come from.
Yep. Gravity is the hardest boss.
Isn't there like an evil baby you have to fight? I'm pretty sure.
Evil baby?
What did it come back to?
I mean, the closest thing to a baby would be in Bloodborne. It's not like a child baby thing. It's more or less a... Its name is Orphan of Kos.
Oh,
yes,
God.
The reason I say it's a baby because it's literally, there's a cutscene of it coming out of its mother.
Oh, God.
And it fights you with, I don't know what the weapon it has. It's like a weird hammer thing or a weird, like, I don't know. It looks like everyone considers it its placenta. That's what it looks like.
Yo, imagine this weapon was its mother's umbilical cord.
What did
Wouldn't
that be
be surprised. There is... Funny that you mentioned that. There is an actual item in Bloodborne that allows you to fight the true final boss, and it's literally called it's an umbilical cord.
Oh my...
The reason I say baby, because
Nice.
Bloodborne has a lot to do with gods, where people are trying to basically connect with the gods. Well, the gods basically give these women babies. Basically, these women become surrogate mothers. And there is a baby crying in the game, and a lot of the enemy, a few key parts in the game where you have to meet up with an NPC who is a woman who becomes pregnant, and she gives you an umbilical cord. You have to eat or pop 3 umbilical cords to fight the true final boss of the game.
Yuck.
But one of the bosses in the game is named Orphan of Kos. That is the closest thing I can think of to a baby. But Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne has a baby cry in the background. I don't know if there's an actual baby fight that I can think of off the top of my head. But there is baby cries in both games. You'll hear one of them literally bitching about him calling his name in Dark Souls 3. There's a baby by the name of Ocelot. And one of the bosses literally cries about his name throughout his entire boss fight. But as in terms of an actual child fight, no, not that I can recall. Either way, Dark Souls is not as hard as everyone makes it out to seem, and definitely it was probably notorious back in 2010 or 11 when it came out, or 2009 when Demon Souls came out. But as of right now, as it's evolved as a series, it's gotten easier over time.
Have you played Doom at all?
The original couple Dooms, yes.
Yeah, have you played Dark Souls? I figured you'd like Doom, or even play it. I don't know.
I grew up on a lot of games like that, and Doom was a good classic game that I've played over the years, but I haven't played it in a while. But yeah,
you should play Doom Eternal. It's the new one.
Oh yeah, I have not played any of the newer Dooms.
Yeah, I played the other regular Doom.
I grew up on the original Doom. How is the newer one?
Remember, no armor
I
is
don't know.
proof against.
I've seen a bit of it, but shooters aren't like my biggest thing, so I never really got it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. I was like, this game looks amazing, but I just not biggest shooter.
It's just too much going on for me to take in. I can't.
Doesn't it take like place on Mars or some shit?
Yeah, you're fighting like demons or some kind of monster or something. I don't know.
I never understood the story or lore on Doom. I just know a lot of the monsters come from hell.
Yeah.
Or something. But I remember watching bits and pieces of it, and I know they were like fighting on Mars. I was like, the fuck? I thought a lot of that game took place on Earth, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, no. It's just Mars. Cause it's like abandoned space stations and stuff.
Yeah. It didn't really look all that interesting, but like I like the graphics of it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But no, I'm not a big fan of shooters, and if the story for a shooter game doesn't seem to intrigue me, it's not worth. Like, I like Borderlands story, I like... Left 4 Dead doesn't have a story, but I enjoyed Left 4 Dead co-op, and that's about as close as you're gonna get for a non-story shooter that I would actually enjoy. Because that game doesn't... That game is just point A to point B, and that's enough for me.
Yep. I enjoyed the entire Walking Dead series. That's what I enjoyed.
Ooh, Telltale?
Yep. I
have the entire thing on the PS4. If you like my channel,
saddened.
I'll be playing that eventually. I've never played part 2 with the continuation of Clementine. I've never played that. I've seen a bit of it, so it's gonna be blind. But if you if you like the channel and you want to see me play that, which I will be playing eventually, I actually bought it. I have it on PS4. Someone requested me to play that.
Yeah, I'd like to see another playthrough. I'm watching it.
Have you played the Batman Telltale?
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I've seen the complete
I've seen a playthrough of it. It looks interesting, but not as cool. The Walking Dead was the main one I was really big into. I've also owned it on Xbox, the Borderlands one. But I don't think that was ever like all that cool to me. I never played it. Again, I only played the first Telltale Walking Dead, and I think I played 400 Days or whatever it was? The DLC. I played a bit of that.
Yeah.
That's it. I've never played anything past that. Because by the time the others came out, I just didn't care. I stopped playing it.
You should start up again, bro. I'm telling you.
No, I loved it. I loved it. I grew up. My dad introduced me to Zork, which is a point-and-click adventure game. So, The Walking Dead Telltale was up my alley. I like it. I just wish there was more drastic choices.
Yeah.
But I do like the choices. Like, the game's choices actually matter to an extent. Like, not for, like, the main story, but, like, you can make this character either survive or die. I like that. I love that. You can be a dickhead or not a dickhead. Oh, God. Well, we're fighting Turtle Man. Eh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I keep hitting
Smart.
X. I keep hitting X. Yes, you would think X would be forward, but like I'm so used to Final Fantasy, the setup I have for my SNES is that X is back and circles action. Like, I'm not usually used to that setup, but that's just how it is on the base setup.
It happens. No.
Yeah, so I got used to that. Unfortunately, this is fucking me bad. But it's not that bad. This guy's not that. I wanna refight with this thing anyway. This thing kicked my ass for a while for the first like several attempts. Oh well. I do like that they give you 2 chances to upgrade, load out your gear. I just wish I was better at it.
Huh?
Wish I was faster at loading and changing up my gear because I like not quite getting used to the gear yet. I gotta upgrade some of my earth armor. I gotta upgrade my earth armor.
Once you get the hang of it, it's going to be a pretty simple concept.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Basically,
this is a game like Monster
armor.
Hunter. I could put it. This is a game like Monster Hunter. I can put in easily endless hours into. Oh, I like the way my character looks. The Wolf Knight. These crunch bars. I can't believe I've eaten like several of them, and they're not getting gross. I'm normally not a big fan of like eating a lot of chocolate.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I like my sweets. I like my Starburst and Skittles, but I'm not a big fan of like, I can eat chocolate, just not a lot of it.
Well, if I eat chocolate, I like chocolate, but the thing is where chocolate becomes like milk chocolate, I can eat a few pieces, but then it's just dark chocolate. I can eat that stuff all day.
Oh,
because it doesn't have a bad taste, like that milky feel.
Well, I don't have a problem with crunch bars. Any other milk chocolate is not a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of a lot of dark chocolate either, though. Like to me, dark chocolate just never was great. Neither is white chocolate. White chocolate.
White chocolate. I'll let you know this now. White chocolate isn't chocolate.
It isn't.
I don't know.
Either way, not a big fan of white food. White food. White candy. Either way, yeah, I think that's the worst. And then, like, I don't know. I guess, just regular chocolate. I'm not a big fan of dark chocolate either. To be fair, I haven't had, like, the white chocolate I've had is just, which I don't even remember the name of. But, I don't know. I also find it weird because I don't really eat a lot of chocolate, so there's not that many I personally like, but, like, peanut butter or Butterfinger is probably my favorite, but peanut butter and chocolate to me is not all that great either. And I like, if I'm gonna eat chocolate, it has to be pure chocolate. It can't be peanut butter and chocolate. So Reese's peanut butter cups and Butterfingers, they get gross after about 1 or 2 bars.
Yeah.
But I do like my Reese's Pieces. I can eat those all day. Oh, what did I do? What? I gotta use that now.
Have you ever heard of a payday?
Is it a candy bar? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy those.
I actually do like caramel and nuts. Those are the best, because they don't get as gross. So I like Almond Joys, I like peanuts.
Oh, I don't like almond joys.
They're alright. The almonds are okay. I like my paydays though. Paydays, Babe Ruths. Damn, I failed. Oh. Jesus. Hammer slow.
You know what? Right now, my favorite team. It is. It's lovely.
Sorry, did I interrupt anyone? Sorry.
No, I can't hear anything at all. That's probably why I didn't hear you.
I can barely hear too because I gotta turn down the game volume to make sure you guys are more on point.
How do you do that?
In game. I mean, if you're using the game volume or the game chat. If I was using you guys in Twitch chat or Discord, I would have to use different sources. Damn it, I didn't do it. I love that it's a gun. Why is this a gun? It's fucking awesome.
Pew, 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 pew.
I gotta get used to the trigger thing that happens. Why is my rank at D rank? Why am I so bad? Yeah, I should. During fights like that, I can barely hear you guys. At least for anyone who's speaking quiet.
Huh?
I said during fights, I can hardly hear people, especially the quieter talkers.
Yeah.
So I should audio turn down.
Have you ever had a dark chocolate and mint Kit Kat before?
Oh, those are so good because I love mint.
I know. Yeah.
I don't care about the chocolate. The mint is the best part, at least to me.
Yeah, it is.
But I love mint. I love peppermint. I love my candy canes. I love my mint peppermint candies. I love peppermint ice cream.
Yeah, that too.
I have
Mint
Orbit
chip
gum,
is my favorite.
which is spearmint, but it's still mint. I
think
smoked
mint is my favorite
Newports
'cause
for
my
a
mom-
while, which is menthol.
Oh God. Yuck.
Sorry, I used to. I love menthol. I love anything mint. Yeah, I get it.
They
Newports are
don't
pretty
sell
gross.
menthol
To be fair.
in my area anymore. It's like literally banned.
Huh?
I used to work at a gas station and people come in and ask, "You sell menthol?" No, we don't sell it. It's illegal. Sorry.
Yeah, it's getting bad. Oh shit, it got bad. What state do you live in?
California.
Okay, yeah, it's been a talk for a while now, but it hasn't happened yet out here. At least I don't know if it happened in Illinois, but I live in Pennsylvania. I used to live in Illinois. But yes, it's been a talk for some time now that they are banning it because it's the most popular with young children. So in California, interesting because I visited my brother who lives out in California probably like I think it was a couple years back. They still sold Newports out there.
Yeah, this is recent. This isn't.
Okay, makes sense. Because I just recently quit smoking. Otherwise, you'd see me with a pipe. As you can see, I have a lighter right here. You would see me with a
Now
bowl.
there is places. There's
But
places.
I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
Oh, okay.
I've been smoking since I was 14, 15. I'm 30. 30 now.
Wow.
Yep, I just recently quit like 3 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Been smoking for a long fucking time. Alright, I'm turning down some of the sound effects, music. I don't know what bass sound effects are. But I'm also turning up chat volume.
Where is the... Okay.
Which would help, which will probably help Twitch chat too, or Twitch to help hear anybody.
Yeah. Now, the menthol thing, that's only actually in some areas.
No, I know.
Some areas they'll sell it.
I'm a figure it was gonna start happening eventually, but I didn't know it started already.
It would really piss people off though when they would come into the store. We wouldn't have menthols, so that it was actually kind of irritating dealing with those kind of customers. You don't have menthols? You guys are a gas station. You sell cigarettes. How do you not have this? I was like, because it's
menthol
illegal.
is the most popular among children. You douchebags not understand. That's the whole reason behind this whole banning of it now.
Yeah, they didn't know that. They just want their menthols.
Of course they don't. That was one of the first things I saw many years back. I'm like, all right, well, it's either I quit for myself and save money, or I quit the moment menthol goes out of business. And look, well, I started quitting not that long ago, and look what's happening. Okay, it's starting now. And I don't remember what the post I saw on Facebook said when this was going to happen, but I knew that this was going to happen.
Do you vape?
Till we speak again.
No, I smoked cigarettes. No, I don't vape at all. I smoked cigarettes and weed.
Weed is understandable. Like e-cigs and vape would be a really it's a decent substitution.
I smoked e-cigarettes for a little bit. I never used it as a substitute. I used it because I wanted to not smoke cigarettes at all, but I also wanted a convenient way of being just to not have my room and me smell. And unfortunately, my e-cigarettes broke.
Ooh.
Like one of my chargeable electric cigarette thing, not the pack itself, because I had the blue, just the part that connects and screws on and everything. Like my friend gave me a liquid cartridge. Yeah, this was a big mistake. I probably should not have done that, but he gave me a liquid cartridge because this is before he changed over to vape, because he smoked the liquid cartridge version of the e-cigarettes, and it broke my electric cigarette. And then I just gave up. I probably still have it somewhere, but I gave up on it. Like, I don't know, like the flavors were pretty bad. I did not like the vanilla nor menthol. They were terrible.
Yeah, it's just the blue. Blue isn't really a good brand. It's kind of bad. I've tried it myself. It's just terrible. It leaves a gritty, little nasty tasting in your mouth. I don't like it.
The only one that I saw at the store. It was $50 or whatever it was for the starter pack. I probably could have gotten a better thing, but I said, I want to try it. I'll get it, and I got it.
And it leaves that little it has like a dingy aftertaste too. It's like it leaves it in your throat after smoking it. It's bad.
It's even worse when the flavor's dying out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it was just gross.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get my dad on vape because he needs to stop chewing tobacco. He needs something else to do.
God, chewing tobacco is, I think, the worst of them.
It's yucky. I'm gonna tell you this now. That my childhood was not fun dealing with that yuck.
Chewing tobacco?
Yeah, he has a spit bottle. When I was younger, I thought it was chocolate milk. Had myself a sip. Was not happy.
You know,
yeah, it was nasty.
I've drank chewing tobacco liquid before. You're not alone. There was I don't know if you've ever taken it. Thank God you probably, if you have or haven't.
Mm-hmm. No, never.
I've tried it. I've tried it a couple of times. I'm not good at having shit in my mouth without gagging. I have gag reflexes, right? So I accidentally swallowed some. Yeah, you can guess where this is going. I puked my brains out.
Oof.
Well, first off, I'm not good at having saliva in my mouth because, again, I have gag reflexes. So out of instinct, I'll start choking on it or swallowing it. So to prevent myself from swallowing it, instead of spitting it, my body was naturally trying to swallow it. So I... Yeah. Yep. All right, Drask, level 7 Drask. He's pretty much one of... I don't know if he's any weaker or stronger than some of the other level 7s that I have, but he's pretty much one of the low... we're starting to get up to the level 8s, 7s through 9s now.
Yeah, you're starting to catch up.
Which is fine. All right, he's... Okay, Terra weapons.
Yep, Terra weapons, electric armor.
So we got... Okay, I just need to put my electric armor on, and then he's going to get a hammer for the fucking face. Alright, so we got... I got to start leveling up some of my... Oh, God. Okay, I don't got much electric good armor, but I got this... I got my weird sea monster set, I guess.
Sea monster?
That's what it looks like. It's
like Phil's monster.
Yeah. It looks like a weird sea monster. Oh, well, oh my God, I'm slow at equipping armor. That's what I get for having everything. Oh. Oh, okay, I was like, you guys are normally in here by the time I load.
Yeah. Man, I finally now just got a monitor for my PC, and man, is it great. The game runs a lot better than the TV.
I feel ya. I mean, I don't really... I only wanted it for stream because it's easier to read, but it's very good to have that because, my God, for a single monitor setup with Twitch is a pain in the ass. And I always had dual monitor, but I read it all off on my TV, and man, was it a pain in the ass. Everyone was noticing that I was squinting because my TV is a few feet away from me. But, like, if anyone streams with a single monitor setup, it is really hard. I don't know how I've never done that. I've always had a dual monitor setup. Now I actually have a laptop and a Acer monitor, which is convenient because my laptop's an Acer Predator.
Oh, nice.
So I didn't even plan that, but yeah, no, it's for anyone who does stream or does YouTube. Back when I did YouTube, I used to have just my laptop. I never really needed a double monitor for that, but people use multiple monitors for things to edit. But using Twitch, if anyone streams, using a dual or triple monitor setup is required because one is going to be your game, the other is going to be reading everything, and possibly using, you know, YouTube, looking up things on Google or whatever your Explorer, your internet of choice or your search engine of choice. Me, it's Internet Explorer, Google Chrome.
Yep. I do stream, but I need to get more like storage because I have like no more space on my computer.
I have a Seagate terabyte, several terabyte hard drive. I forgot how much space it is, but it's definitely helped me because I filled up my old laptop, my prior laptop, which was an HP, 5 times over. And plus, a lot of my a lot of the Steam games can easily fill up space.
Oh, he's right here. Hey, buddy.
Plus, it was required for doing YouTube. The size of my freaking videos were drastically several gigabytes. Even after.
Don't get sniped.
Elgato takes up a lot of space. Elgato videos.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of hesitant. Do I want an Elgato?
I mean, it is good. It's better than the Roxio, if you've ever used that. Roxio, which was.
I don't have any use anymore.
Okay. Well, I heard. Well, Roxio is good, but for newbies, I mean, Elgato's far better. Its quality's better for one. I have the HD60 for one. I heard that the Aver Media is better though, but I'm not using it for recording anymore. I'm streaming. There's a big difference. I'm sure the quality would be still different, but the Elgato's program for recording was actually not great. But the only problems I ever had with it is that it would stutter. And back when I tried to record, game commentary would not match up with its own footage, if that makes sense. Game audio, rather, not commentary. My commentary would not match up with the game either. That's why I quit doing YouTube. I would spend days trying to edit a video and try to get the game to line up with its own self. You know, video and audio trying to line up with itself, and on top of that, trying to get my commentary to line up. And I used to use Audacity to record my voice. And nothing would line up. And here's what I would do. I would cut apart, and then I would take the audio and the game to line it up, and then it would unline up later because I'm trying to cut parts of it to line it up, and then I would have to repeat that for a different segment, and it would just be a pain in the ass. I don't know why it started doing this, but towards the end of my time on YouTube, which was several years ago, it just stopped lining up footage. Like back when I started doing Kingdom Hearts 2, which is where my real start on streaming is. Even though I streamed before, I've been on Twitch now for 4 years, and it's been a lot more fun, a lot more entertaining for me. It's a lot less hassle. I don't gotta worry about sitting there putting out videos at a certain time frame. I don't know.
Your mirror is going down.
Wait, so question, can you install it internally into your PC? Because that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true.
No, there are versions. There are capture cards, yes. Mine is not.
Okay.
Mine's an external. Mine's the external one that connects via USB. Or USB, USB and a HDMI. But there are Elgato capture cards that go into your computer. If that's
I need to put it in my PC.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking for, those are probably even better than the external one. I don't know how to do any of that. I probably can look up online on how to do that, but I really don't care, as this gets the job done.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if that's what you're looking for, then yeah, there are Elgato capture cards. I have a capture device. I guess it's still called a capture card, but I like to call the ones that go into your PC more of a capture card because they are more like, you know, they're more like RAM. They look like RAM, so to speak. Kind of. They're like little motherboard chips. That makes sense. I don't know what they're called specifically, but there's ones for Elgato. I'm sure you can probably find better ones than Elgato, which I'm sure Elgato's not great in terms of the grand scheme of things. I've been recommended better. Aver Media, I think, or whatever it was. I don't even know. I don't know. You can look if you're looking to do editing work, or I mean footage. I would look online for those.
Yeah, footage for sure. I'm gonna start YouTube first, and then try to move them over to Twitch because like it's just I stream almost like once a week or more, like 3 to 1 time a week, and I get like no viewers, and I'm just like, do I want to keep doing this, or should I just do YouTube?
Well, I mean, it depends, because if you're gonna try to do footage and expect to get anywhere in a month's time, it's not gonna happen. I mean, yeah,
no, definitely not.
It'll happen. You'll get maybe a few views here and there, but I guarantee you, like, even now, I've been streaming for 4 years, and I just started mentioning that I just got like anyone to drop bits. My first official sub that isn't a friend was yesterday. Technically speaking, yesterday. I mean,
That's
today,
cool.
if you want to be, yeah, like that was my literal first subscription outside of my buddy with Amazon Prime. Now, whether or not you keep it going is on you. But like I said, no one.
Probably.
I've had people donate money to me before. You can see that at the top of my screen, the scrolling text. I also have my, whatever. I'll take it off in a moment. It's my I had I was doing a fundraiser for a while. Again, no one donated to that. No one helped me with that, but that's not a big issue. But it's a grind is all I'm trying to get at. If you're willing not to put in the hours and money into your channel to make it better, to give you more, your voice to sound better. Because originally when I first started doing YouTube, if you want to go check out my channel, you can check out my channel. My commentary is trash. I'll tell you that right now. But like, I started off using a built-in computer suite microphone. So my voice was, my commentary was trash. And then I got a Turtle Beach headset, and then I slowly started getting to a microphone, an official microphone. Now I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone. And it's
do you think that your microphone? You think that Blue Yeti's better than the HyperX Quadcast, or I don't know if you know about it.
Don't know that. That's not a microphone I've ever had. But the Blue Yeti is definitely better than the Blue Snowball that I've had. And it's also, I've also had a previous microphone called the, I forgot what it was called. Shit. It was another microphone that was more of a condenser microphone. I forgot what it was called. Well, this is also a condenser microphone, but I forgot what the other one was called. But this is the best microphone that I've ever used. I've used 3 microphones. Blue Yeti, Blue Snowball, and something else. I forgot the name of it. But in terms of the other one you just mentioned, how much does that go for, to be fair?
Like $130.
Yeah, it's probably on par. Probably how much my Snowball went for. About $100-something. Yeah, probably on par with each other. It's a USB microphone?
Yeah.
If it is, then
I think it is.
It's probably on par. The reason I switched from Snowball to the Blue Snowball to the Blue Yeti is because the Blue Yeti has audio settings like cardioid and omnidirectional and things like that. The Blue Snowball did not have any of those settings, and it also has just better settings for making pure like making it so other things don't get picked up as easily. And I also was able to get me a boom arm, which is, you can see me fumbling with that. I am a new player, yes. Melodican. Sorry, someone joined Twitch. Yes, I am a new player. I just started literally yesterday. But I'm used to Monster Hunter, which is similar to this in some regard. At least it's combat. Yeah, if you want to join too, I can add you to the party as well. We can have a 4th official person. Unless you guys are tired. I'm
cool. I'm alright.
I'm doing alright. I don't mind if I stay up all night, as long as I get sleep today, because I'm not going into... I did a 24-hour stream, like, literally, like, last week. And then, if I stay up anymore tomorrow... If I stay up full night tomorrow and not get sleep for Monday, then I'm going to, I mean, I don't necessarily need help. I'm just having fun co-oping. But you can join. In terms of, like, needing help, I can do fine with this game solo. It's just, I don't mind co-oping.
Right.
If you want to add me, LILB891, you can see it up there. Anyway. But yes. Cool. Cool. If we have an official partner, cool. Or official person.
Official partner.
Yeah. Sorry, an official 4th partner is what I meant to say. You're on hunt right now? Alright, well... You play one hunt. I was going to, actually. I gotta go and see if I have any armor to get...
Kids are probably the most iconic and badass weapon.
I love to see that.
Is that me echoing in the background? Or is that some video that you're watching?
Just some other video. My bad.
No, it's all good. I don't care about that. I just heard me echoing a bit earlier. I didn't know if you had me on blast on Twitch or not.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but then my phone died, so I was charging it for a good minute.
No, I don't care if people like play something in the background. I'm not gonna be able to stop that. And even if it shows up on Twitch, I don't think anyone's gonna care for like a couple seconds of talking. Trust me,
Yeah.
I've put other people volume up before. I've had videos that I play while I'm watching something to get like a tutorial or some shit. I've done that. What's next? Spend Helen points. I only have one. I don't know if I have another talent point. I don't think so because we didn't do another.
Yeah, we only got one because we only did one mission or one of those.
I was like, yeah, that's right. That's one of those. Yeah, let's then go to another. Alright, yeah, we're starting to get into the hard shit now. Harder shit. Okay. We got Drask, Helion. Yeah.
Hellion,
sorry, Helion. I don't know why I pronounce it that way. Helion, Helen. I'm gonna call him Helen. We got Pangar.
Helen Keller.
Yes, Helen Keller. We got Drask, Pangar, and Helon. Or Helion. What would you guys prefer?
Doesn't matter to me. I've already beat all of their asses.
I mean, I fought them all prior to do it myself. It's just, yeah, these are all... Okay, we'll do Helion. He's the only one I don't have the armor of. Oh.
His armor is nice.
I bet. It's probably warm. Also, challenge extreme based on current loadout. What is it? What does that mean?
Upgrade your weapons. You have a frost weapon?
I do.
Upgrade it.
Gotcha.
You got a bunch of frost parts from those that thing we fought earlier. The Boreas.
Got it.
Alright, I need to use my repeater.
Slayer, good to see you.
Equipment, shooting grenades.
I don't think I can. I could probably. Oh, I can't upgrade any of my current ice armor, but that's fine. Whatever. I'll fucking die. It's fine.
Pangar's light. The Pangar and the Helion are basically brothers with their different attributes. It doesn't make sense, but it's eh.
Wow.
Alright.
Yes, Blackfire, I'm still awake.
Wait, did I change my weapon? No, I didn't. Because I'm very, very slow.
It's all good.
Are we
Okay, my hunt finished. I watch you and waiting for you. Cool. Cool. It's all good, it's all good, man. We'll be fighting this fucker for a bit, though. But... Huh? LOL. A couple of hours? I mean, I've been up since the morning, to be fair. The morning of
I don't understand how people do it.
Yesterday morning. Ah, Melocan. I pronounced your name already before. I'm just bad with... I'm bad with vowels and consonants. I'm gonna call you Melody. No, I'm done. Melodic hands. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me, my brain is also kind of starting to slow down.
Starting to become mushy.
You were? You have been lurking that whole time? What is this? Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, it was from the Valentine's Day thing.
Ah, I'm just.
What a lonely time. Oh, there he is. Hey!
I'm a big fan.
Oh, he is not happy.
I'm also a big fan of Kingdom Hearts.
Run!
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't add you during this. Oh my god! I just got a friend request. Sorry.
He's a living, breathing wheel of fire.
That sounds fun.
I am really bad.
Jagras on crack. Ow. fire. Well, Jagras is already fire, kind of.
I am already getting my butt whoops.
You're not alone. I just came in and got stomped, and now, oh my god, this guy. I'm not good at this guy. He's fireman. I'm bad at fireman. Mellow. The song I can live in his life. I mean, woo! I mean, I know that your name had to do with something with melody. It's just sometimes I have issues pronouncing it, even though I've already somewhat pronounced it, unless you have a different way to pronounce it. But I can call you Mellow.
Mellow.
I'm not also the best with certain names. Certain names like vowels, consonants together. Don't know why. Don't even get me started on silent letters. Nah, some of these bosses aren't all that hard. Yes, I do have a party with me, but like it's getting to the point where I'm just getting used to them now.
He's angry. He's throwing a fit.
Also, I'm spinning to winning his crotch. Oh fuck. Roly pull. I'm on fucking fire.
Roll. Get rid of it faster.
I was trying to. Also.
Grab those blue and orange orbs. They give you fire resistance.
I haven't seen any. There's.
And they also give you some attack speed.
Speed boost. And then there's the healing.
Knock him down!
Ah, I was going to. Oh, there's. I was going to, but then I was gonna go heal. But rolling does take it out in this. I thought that was just monster. There's times where I'm just rolling forever and nothing was happening. Either that or I'm just Woo! Jesus, alright, Sanic. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's all good. If you needed sleep, you needed sleep. I kinda should have gotten sleep myself.
Oh, that actually hit me.
Then eventually these guys joined in and I was like, fuck it, you know what? Before you know it, it was the AM, so I said fuck it. I mean, I told you I can spend hours on this one. I mean, already. My first day playing and I'm already fucking in love with it. So what happens with Monster Hunter? What world? Same thing that happened to me up there. I really put several hundred hours in second. Very, very quickly. Oh, you pansy bastard.
Just like that, he disappears into the ground.
Fucking Diablos.
Oh my god, you're the second person I've heard say that today.
Referenced him to the Diablos. I mean, he does the same run away. He runs away the same. He's like a mixture between that and the Anjanath. Kind of. Oh my! I love how I went backwards. So good. I'm not the only one who keeps referencing Monster Hunter.
Yep.
Same, but I needed to charge my controller. Technically, it's charged. Well, that's good. Well, I hope so. If you had it on charge this whole time, I would hope so. That'd be very. That would be
this is
a
why.
very bad. That would be a very bad battery charger or a very bad charger. That'd be like my 3DS, which its charger port is fucked up and its battery can't keep charged. And I've changed its battery twice. Its charger port's also fucked. I've had that 3DS not since it first came out, but probably like a year or two after it did. So I've had it since then. And it's the original 3DS, and it's been with me since I don't know, the good old DS days. I've been using it mainly for DS games and then a few 3DS games. I've had that thing forever. Oh, and it's my capture.
Did we knock something off?
Someone cut his tail. Yeah.
Yeah, his tail got knocked off.
Fucking A. I love tail cuts. I haven't talked to him, but I'm down for Dark Souls today.
Damn it!
Which is technically today, but if you guys changed it, unless you're changing it, that's fine. I'm down for it tomorrow. I haven't talked to him though at all. I mean, he was in here earlier on, but then like either he's still here and was chilling or he left. I mean, I'm down for it whenever though, but he was here earlier today, which was technically yesterday. Shortly, I think shortly after we got off, I think. Yeah, well, you use your later? What? Yes, that's what I mean by it's technically good. Yeah, I'm down.
Ow. I keep rolling right into that.
You're not alone. Right in the face. Suck my ice, bitch. Hopefully I can keep up.
Oh, he's mad now.
What, you mean being up? Or just in Dark Souls? Trust me, I'm not the best at that game either. And it's Dark Souls 3. I'm better at Dark Souls 1, but at least it's Dark Souls 3 and not Dark Souls 2. One of my guys in chat, me and him are probably going to be doing Dark Souls co-op. So if you guys want to see some me get my butt kicked, or join me for some Dark Souls, because that game goes up to 4 people, I think, right? 4 people, something like that, or more. I don't know. I'm used to Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne, which only goes up to I think 3 or 4 people. I think Dark Souls increased the amount of people you can have in a PvP battle, but I'm not sure about the amount of co-opers. So I think they originally was up to 3. The host and 2 others, but I could be wrong. But if anyone's down for some co-op, you guys can stick around and join that. But I don't know, whenever that happens, that's gonna be a little later. I don't know. I'm waiting on my buddy in Twitch to let me know. And that probably might go on for a few hours. And then I'll
watch that. I want to see you fight that baby thing you were talking about.
Ooh, I mean, that's Bloodborne. If you want to stick around for Bloodborne, I'll be eventually fighting that. That's the closest thing to a baby. It's literally just because it's called an orphan. And it was just born. But there is no, like, literal baby. I don't know. I can look up online if there's anyone that considers something a baby. 4 people for normal summons, and then the mummy hand. Oh, right. That covenant. Can you... Oh, yes, I can invite. Thank you for reminding me, sorry. Invite to party. Woo! Official 4th person. But technically, Josh will only play like 3 hours tops. Hey, no, that's perfect. You can actually get throughout a good chunk of that game. Huh. Does he not, like, have time to play, or does he just not stream for a while? Blackfire. Sorry, does he not stream for a while? Your buddy there? Sorry if anyone wonders who I'm talking to. I don't know if you guys are watching my stream chats or not. Let's see. Is it Dark Souls? If there is a baby in Dark Souls, I just don't know if anyone's referencing a actual child. Yeah, the closest would... There is no, like, literal baby, but there's like I said, there's a boss in Dark Souls that literally screams at a child crying that you never actually see. But the closest thing to a baby that you fight in Bloodborne is literally what I mentioned about the freaking thing that was just born, the Orphan of Kos. Yeah, I don't know. That's what someone said on this game. It was like they said that there's a boss that someone said that there was a baby. I don't know if they were referencing Osiris' child or if they were referencing Bloodborne's Orphan of Kos. Again, Orphan of Kos in Bloodborne is the closest thing to a baby. So yes, if you want to stick around for Bloodborne, I can actually do that tonight, later after Dark Souls, depending on if I'm awake or not, and I can play more Bloodborne. That's in the DLC. I'm close to that, though. I can actually initiate the DLC. Alright, there's still a bit that I need to do for some of these some of these things. I still need a bunch of monsters to slay.
Okay, which weapon to use next?
Let's see. Level 9, level 8. You're level 7. You're level 7. Level 8. And alright, well, I guess we're gonna be doing the Drask. So, Terra weapons and shock armor. Fucking lizard, dino, raptor, shark thing.
How much does it take a hammer?
Ooh, dino, lizard, shark thing. I gotta upgrade some of my shock gear. Ugh. Thought I had better shock gear than that. I do. Well, that's Earth. Never mind. My computer static just got louder. Oh, that's ice. I don't think I have that full set. Or I do. Or maybe not. Oh. Yeah, he getting with the big boys. Oh, hey! Micro Nano. I'm starting to get there. I love how it has a first icon for your name, Micro Nano. For your name. It's like, founder, excuse me? I don't understand that whole founder thing. I get it. It would make sense if you were actually part of the channel back when I first started, but... Does that even reference that, or is that just because like they are like the higher like on the rank of like the amount of bits or you know whatever? Because right now you're top for the bits.
I get it. It would make sense if you were actually part
but
of the
like,
channel back when I
it doesn't make sense to me. The founder thing. I don't know. This is me. I didn't completely set my armor.
Right now you're top for.
Oh my god, that my echoing. It's all good. I really don't care. It's just weird.
Oops.
Nah, it's all good. It's just weird. I'm not used to. I'm getting used to that. I appreciate that you're actually watching. My computer's static. Oh my god, it just got louder all of a sudden. I'm getting with the big boys. Sorry, I know I called you out by your Twitch handle as well. I love how I have a picture of a freaking baby eating... Baby eats camera? Dark Souls? YouTube. That's the video title. It's an actual baby, though. It's not a video game character or a boss. It's a literal baby. Cute baby, though. Now I look like a Spider-Man boss. Villain. Also, nice armor on you Melodican. Meloetta. Yes, you're a Pokemon now.
I choose you.
I choose this boss. To die.
Find it.
Yeah, wherever the fuck this thing is. Oh, someone shot off with a flare. Wow, is that a bull? It looked like a bull. Or a demon. A demon bull. I just nearly got lasered. Okay, lizard man. Oof!
Ow.
Yeah, don't you love when you first get up to the boss and then get tail smacked? Or smacked in general. I mean, I almost got lasered out of nowhere. Going like, Jesus Christ. Can you not be a dingus? I have a slow weapon. Fuck off. I gotta get used to your comboing. I was never very good at the hammer and which is my main because I love it. My god, hammer is not my thing right now.
There, you're gonna attack the town now.
Thank you. Fuck! Hammer's good though, but goddamn am I getting fucked.
I got it right here.
Take your time. I just don't want... I like the revive thing, I just don't need anyone else getting fucked because they're trying to bring... That's why I usually just spend my syringes at first, but I know it's not always wise. This thing is head on fire? Oh god, he's on fire. I don't know why that thing looks like it would not be weak to fire. But him being on fire was hilarious. Oh! Can I heal? Give me a knot. Look, dude, I don't need you to sporadically shoot me. Oh. Okay, yeah, I gotta not use this one. I'm dying more than I cared. Oi!
Yeah, I was thinking too many hits as well.
Yeah, I've already down to one of my heals. If I was using my normal weapon, this thing would not be dead, but I'd be fucking him up more than he'd be fucking me up. I'll tell you right now. Duh! Badger, huh? Where'd you go?
I think he got kicked her in activity.
No. Rip. The monster didn't like him. How dare you kick out my buddy? Stupid monster. How dare me? Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. God damn. You not? Oh, they look. That tail got that. Flat. You got wrong button. Ah! It's all good. It's all good. I think it's just quicker sometimes. I don't mind using my syringes as long as I get more of it. That's what I'm talking about. Just looked like he just cut his tail off again. The second tail. Well, now I'm out of syringes. How is this thing still alive?
Oh, I saw that. Ah.
It's all good. I'm bad at hammers. Granted, I just started using it. My god, the frame is oh, excuse me. My frames in my stream occasionally don't stop fucking dropping. I don't know why I have like bad frames. But it's been enough. People have come in and gone. I'm sure it's enough to make people like leave. But the amount of people who have joined in and followed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and one of them is a help thanks to Blackfire, which was Hit Woman, but all 8 that's 7 follows from this game alone in one night. I haven't had that since Phantasy Star and Monster Hunter World. Thank you. Monster Hunter World and Phantasy Star are probably my top 2 biggest games that I've done. It got me my status. That makes me want to play more Monster Hunter World. Iceborne was something I didn't really like all that much, but I only did 1 episode of it. I don't know. It might just be the fact that I overdid Monster Hunter World for many months at a time. And didn't take much of a break. Your friends came to again? They've been with me this whole time. It's up to them if they want to stick around and play or if they're done.
Huh?
A guy in chat asking if you're... Well, his specific sentence was your friends came to again. I don't know if that's what he's asking. Also, I don't know what happened to Badger.
Badger.
I can re-invite him if he needs to be. Still
We're going
online,
to the secret back here.
Huh?
That's because Mello said to follow her.
Well, I was gonna go see if I can get anyone.
He's taking us to the secret cave. Hey.
Keeping busy, are we?
I have. I guess we'll...
To the back cave.
Hmm? Oh, to the Bat Cave? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Fight well. Smithy Slayer.
Better. I don't know. I'm thinking of getting off.
It's on you, man. I know it's late, or at least for me, it's been all night, but still, like, it's late.
It's 4:52.
What time are we doing Dark Souls? 12? I might actually get off and relax until then.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off.
Yeah.
If not, my mom's gonna beat me if she sees me awake.
Trust me, I'm 30 and my parents, my mom not so much, my dad does get on my case about it. I still live with my parents my age, yeah. Unfortunately, I have my reasons. Job suck. Illinois sucks.
You do what you gotta do for now.
Jobs suck in Illinois. Unemployment rate. Unemployment rate is trash. But yeah, if anyone,
Yeah, I see you later, then.
Oh, take care, man. Thank you for sticking around and the follow and the love on Twitch and all that.
Yeah.
And everyone
Gotcha.
who's been supporting me. Got you. Take care, bro. Feel free to stick around. My average time and on the weekdays, Monday through Friday, is around 4 p.m. Eastern till about 10 at night. Weekends is normally when I stream sometime in the morning. Some, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 in the morning till, like, I don't know, 2 in the afternoon. This, I did not, I've been streaming all day since about 8, 10 in the morning till now. I mean, I had a break in between, but, like, yeah. So I'm gonna get off and relax. Don't worry, I'll be back later, guys, for whatever, if Dark Souls. If not, then I'll be back with something else. Take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your night, guys. Morning. Exit. Sorry, have a nice day or night. I don't know. For me, right now, it's morning. It's 6 o'clock a.m. It was your fault.
For me, it's about to be 5.
Yeah. No, it's not your fault, Black. It's mine. I'm not actually going to bed, or, well, if I do, I promise I will set... you know what? Actually, it might be a better idea. I might actually rest. I don't know if it's good to go to bed at this point, because the more you sleep when you're awake, the more you're tired. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. It's not your fault, Black. I just need to get away from the computer. Probably relax. If I do pass out, I will be up anyway, because that's normally how my body works. But just shoot me a message on Discord when you guys are ready. Oh shit, woman agent joined. Shoot me a message on Discord whenever you're ready to play, and we'll get some going. Take care, everybody. Say hi to anyone for me if you stream in the meantime, Blackfire. And Have a good night. Rest of Twitch chat, my chat. I love you guys. Let's actually, before we head off for the night, I want to send you guys off to somebody. Maybe we can send you lovely peoples off to somebody who is streaming in this fine morning. Oh. That'd be a no. One person. And I don't even really watch this guy. I don't know why I'm following this person. I've probably seen him for a few. He's playing some guy I know is playing Apex. His name is Lurkules. I have not. Like, I don't know why I'm following him because it's been a while since I've checked out his channel. But a lot of people I follow, I've checked out at one point or another, and I just never unfollowed him. But he's doing Apex Legends right now. His name is Lurkules. Lurkules, Lurkules, Lurkules. Anyway. I don't think that's how you spell his name. No, it's not Hercules. Good job copying that. Is that how you spell it? No. What? Yes. Yes. It's been a while since I've watched this guy. Enjoy Apex for anyone who's joining in. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while indeed.